Brennian. Hey, Platty.
So last time on Who's Gonna Die Next?
Yeah, pretty friggin' much.
Spoiler, it's me.
No, last time somebody did die. Prince Sterndale died.
Poor Prince. It's okay. What we're gonna do, what the GM's gonna do, is he's going to give us a scroll of true resurrection, and we're gonna be using it on that guy, and it'll be cool.
I don't think any of us has a diamond.
No, it's a scroll of it, so you don't need the component.
I thought you still needed the component, even if you had the scroll.
Nope.
No, the component was cast into the scroll, basically.
So it's now a scroll worth diamonons.
Yeah, it literally is.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fungible. That's why magic scrolls are actually used for currency in high-level D&D campaigns.
Yep. A lot easier to carry around than hundreds of diamonds.
Yep.
Encumbrance, my favorite.
Yeah.
Anybody else play Death Stranding?
Roll a dice, not to fall over left.
Yep.
Now roll a dice, not to fall over right. Oh God, could you imagine a dice version of Death Stranding? You'd have to be rolling basically constantly.
I rolled a 1. My BB is upset.
And which gear you have gives you advantage or pluses to stability. You know.
They're like, okay, hold on. All right, you've rolled a stability random encounter.
Keep rolling.
You keep rolling on a banana.
Roll to remain standing. There are games like that.
Why?
All right. No, last time.
Oh, that's me. There I am. I'm the blue one. Red one is Cadiz. There's Guido. Okay. I'm found.
Yeah. So the Drow are running out of frontline troops because you have effectively bottlenecked them actually fairly well. Not without some losses, not without a lot of damage.
Tactics.
Modron from somewhere was just summoned randomly due to Guido's wild magic serve, which is still going on. There just has so much
throwing magic
weird
everywhere.
arcane energy in him. He's just throwing it off all over the place.
Why are you doing this to us, Lottie?
Yes. Mark is currently on the front lines, facing up against this Drow with a massively poisoned blade.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to die again.
There's still one more back here with Priestess Asha, who is just almost to the point of finishing up her summoning rituals.
Left. 2 freaking turns. Okay, so just to be clear, I'm going to be practicing. Where's our initiative? Because
we left it off up here at the Motley Crew.
The Motley Crew. Okay, so what are you telling me? Oh, hey, it's okay, guys. We've got something that'll help us win this entire match. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
We just tried. No, wait, out of the other side. Okay.
So the Emperor shows up.
All right.
Oh, God. Okay, so
so Sereth and Rot, like always, get to go first because they are being player controlled right now.
Yes. Sereth is gonna. I think he's looking at his spells. So I know I've already used
Fairy Fire. Yes.
I haven't used Darkness because it's not useful, and I could use Dancing Lights, but I looked that up and it's completely worthless. So.
In combat.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, there are good uses for Dancing Lights, but yeah, no, this is not a thing here. So
in this particular combat, it's not useful.
Yes. Because they're friggin' dwarves. So what I'm going to do instead is, okay, I'm sorry, really quick. I'm looking at my notes, and I have notes, just notes on my character. And one of them says that I'm a follower of Bahamut. One of them says that Sereth is not of House Duskgrin, and the other one says we looted the sex boy room.
All true.
That all checks out. Yeah. That all tracks.
We did. That is a thing we did.
I never named them that, but yes, that is what happened.
Yes, and we call that the Thursday.
Anyways, so he's gonna take a shot. He's just gonna do so. What is it? It's agility or dexterity. So it's 2.
Dexterity, yes.
So
and
where's my D20? I don't have a D20. Oh, because I use a physical D20. Duh. Oh my God, I rolled well. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
And I'm assuming you're going after the guy right here.
Yes. That guy needs to get the hell out of the way.
That 20 has hit.
Oh, thank God. Now, this is only a D4, I think, or is it D6?
He's going to have a D6 plus his dexterity mod.
Okay, so D6. That's an 8.
Ooh.
Max damage.
Ouch. All right.
Is he dead? Is he super dead?
No.
Is he mega dead?
No. He's mega alive.
Now we're good in here. Like the combat in there finished, right?
Yes. You felled Ilvara.
So he's gonna basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna effectively kind of shimmy over here so other people can get around He's
Okay.
like, and then back up against the wall, kind of a deal.
Okay.
So that's him.
All right, Rot.
I need to pull chat out so I can read this easier.
Who's playing Rot? Was it
Oh, that was
does it have
me,
a color?
sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it's a color, then that's yeah.
No, I forgot that was me. Okay. So he's done destroying this entire
this room is trashed.
this room is done. Okay, so
Yeah.
the Lord Kelmvor's work is done. So
Yes, as it should be.
so if there's room, he'll bebop on out here.
Yeah, now Rot is armed with 2 shields, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can he like Captain America one of them at the guy? But that's not.
It'll
really
be an
how that
improvised
works.
weapon, but yes.
The problem is he pretty much has to do a straight line shot through everybody.
I'm not going
I
to
mean,
not
I'm
saying it's going to
down.
be easy.
But I'm saying it's possible.
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
always
where's-
try.
Where's the stat stuff for him? Here he is. Okay.
Yeah, so improvised thrown weapon is just going to be plus strength with luxury. He's got a +3 at, so there you go.
All right, let's try something stupid.
All right. So this goes well.
It's kind of dark, but if I show the camera, it would be it's a natural 20, so 23. That'll be the one and only natural 20 this entire game for me.
So he crits with it. Okay. So for
He sees
improvised
Taston has been laid below or been knocked down by this drow and is bleeding out.
he remembers back to his
rage.
old training days.
The rage.
All right, so that's going to be 2d4 plus 3.
Okay. Okay, 1, 4, so 5, 8.
All right. Wow, that was surprising.
Spurng.
And then Jim Jar and the rest of them start pelting crossbow bolts at that drow. Jim Jar misses. Eldith misses. This is going well now. Upida will come out here and take a shot as well, which misses as well. I'm getting all the bad rolls out ahead of time. And then we have El Useless back in here.
Hey.
No,
Oh, you're not talking about me.
no. Okay, so a lot of crossbow bolts go at them, but fortunately the warrior is not felled. And come the mark. He's wounded, but definitely not
But
out.
invincible. So now, do I currently have a grapple on this guy? Because I don't remember.
On this guy, I don't think so. He had a grapple on the previous guy.
I
that he
know,
pushed
I
over.
know, I flung a guy over, but I
Yeah.
remember making an attempt. I'm guessing I failed, which is fine. So, Cord is going to give $50 to Guido.
Jesus, dude. 5,000. Well, holy crap. Thank you.
Is that the biggest donation you've gotten
Ever.
in one bundle? I don't
Ever.
know.
Wow. Thank you.
Sure, much appreciated.
I still get
Well-
weirded out by donations that big, and that is not an uncommon thing for me. I still get weirded out by it.
Now we'll do this because of the cheery nature of this. You may have advantage on your turn. because of the donation.
Okay. That's good because that's a 6. 20.
A natural
No.
20.
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Now I got to admit, I was trying to grapple him. In the interest of total honesty.
Well, that's still a good number for trying to grapple him.
You might succeed.
What's your total?
Hang on. I actually. Where's
It's gonna be your
my
athletics bonus.
where the heck is? Yes, I know I can star files. You stupid thing. So that's gonna be. That's just gonna be 24.
I can't beat that.
Fling. No, I mean, in the interest of fairness, this is actually, I think, 2 checks, right?
It is, but you have not exactly. No, you don't have to grapple him before shoving him, so you can shove him.
Hang on, I like to think that I'm like, so I see the flung. What did he fling again?
A shield.
A shield. That's what I thought. Just to make sure.
Yes.
So a shot goes by and hits the guy and just gets him right in the face, and then a shield follows right after that. And I'm like, okay. And like as he's recoiling from the shield, I like instinctually jump in and push in the direction he is recoiling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he goes.
He goes tumbling over the edge. He does get a chance to try and grab the webs. No, there's no webs left. They burned all away. Never mind.
Yeah. So he just goes down.
Like a
He could.
stormtrooper.
He could survive this.
He could, but he won't.
Down, down, down.
The wording
ring of
make a
fire.
fire.
There it is.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of nuts.
Oh.
Sorry. Nobody's seen that film.
Gonna move him over there for right now.
He's fine. Okay, I still have a move action.
Yes, you do.
Do I have 30? No, I don't. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 28, 25. So I can. I can reach there. So I'm gonna go here. That's not.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
No! There.
So advised.
The idea is I wanted A, be ready, and B, get out of the way. That's kind of the general gist here. And I can barely make that. That is 25. If I'm counting.
Okay.
Right.
Well done.
Actually, wait.
See, this is always like the pleasure of being a DM. Like I had no idea this first round was going to go like this.
10, 15, 25. Yep, nope. That is 25 feet. I'm right.
Okay. All right. So Mark just rushes at
I'm
someone.
coming for you next. Very bravado. In fact, actually, can I do a shout of intimidate morale?
Yes, you may.
In the wake of this, basically, because they are very low on people.
Yes.
And the goal, you know where I'm going with this. This is just so. Where's intimidate? Let's see. Of course, I don't have that. That's just straight 16 then.
Okay.
Did I just hear the Wilhelm?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Car.
Perfect. Oh.
That's true, Shikor. That was the best part about Dark Messiah was you could shove people off cliffs and it would count. It would kill them.
In the new
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Fallen Order, the Jedi Fallen Order, you can
do it
too.
there. Nice. That sounds like fun. Okay, so
this Drow elite warrior, he looks a little bit shaken as you're coming up, like he was confident, but now he's got his hand over his sword. You can tell he's wondering what to do. Ashka appears
she's
fine.
a zealot. She doesn't give a damn.
Madness tends to steal the mind in certain ways.
So who's after me?
That was awesome.
All right,
Corey,
Taston. You're having a fun time right there, rolling a death save.
So live.
So this is a Constitution save, correct?
Straight D20 roll.
Straight D20 roll.
So it's technically a save. So anything that boosts saves will help with this, but it's still just a straight D20 roll without that.
Okay. I mean, I've got a bunch of different saving throws or saving throw types.
This is none of the above.
None of the yeah. 8.
8. Okay, that is one failure.
Sorry about the arrow.
That's the flavor.
Yeah, and the reason I say it's a saving throw is that, like, if you're in a paladin aura that boosts saving throws, or you have advantage in saving throws or something, that will affect it. It's just being by a paladin's alive.
I'd imagine, if anything, I would have a disadvantage at saving throws, given my alignment, not my alignment, but my chosen deity. That I would have a higher tendency to get pulled back. Like, well, you did good, and now you're done, and now you're coming to the Crystal Spire.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, so Taston coughs up a little blood and seems to remain unconscious. As Mark goes running past. All right.
Still,
Liam.
I can't do anything for him. All right, that's not a thing.
If only we had a cleric. Oh wait,
I know, right? It'd be really helpful right about now.
Unfortunately, my only healing spell only works on me.
it's okay at this point in time. I'm not sure you would want to try that anyway. Oh God, and
We just reached the top of your round, didn't we?
and here it goes.
Here it goes. So go ahead and roll a D100.
We're gonna die.
We're all gonna go to a different dimension and then die.
Oh, that's even worse.
Depends on where you go. It could be okay.
25.
25. Everybody
There we go.
dies.
Fixed.
No,
Wait,
it says
what?
that right there.
It's
Called
actually
it.
in the book.
25 is just everybody dies.
It's just how it is. They were going to go with 1, but they figured that was too typical. You know?
All right. So you've already got this one, so go ahead and roll again.
Only so much status effects you can have at once.
Yeah, this is like might as well give you.
54.
Yeah. Okay.
You're taller again.
Okay. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad sign.
All right. So continue with your turn.
Nothing to see here.
All right.
I need to write something down. Hold on.
Start a countdown.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I played Final Fantasy before. I know how this works.
I'm going to link something in chat really quick. No, I swear it's relevant to the current situation.
All right. But you feel bolstered, like you feel a surge, and it's like, oh, I feel okay after this.
Oh, no.
A few moments later.
That's about right. That's the old order of the stick. Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. How far can I move? 30 feet? I think that's right.
That's correct.
So...
Chord with the sound effects.
Yeah.
Everybody's just phasing the walls, jumping off cliffs, all over the place.
All right,
All right.
there's 30 feet. Now,
Okay.
as I'm passing by this group back here,
Mhm.
I'm going to yell back, see if you can stabilize Tassin.
All right. Jim George says, I'm on it.
I bet he won't kill me.
He might not. All right. So now you've done their movement. Now you've got an action. You see the drow up there, one of them who's looking very uncertainly at Mark, and then the summoner.
The summoner, I am going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
And hopefully ruin their concentration.
That is the thing that can happen.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That is hit.
Ooh, nice. All right. So that is 1d8 necrotic damage.
She's already damaged a little bit.
6 points.
Okay.
And she cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Oh. All right.
She's
And
not
I must make
undead, is she?
No, she's not.
Bummer.
Not yet. And I must make a concentration check. Okay. So my DC's 10. And it's easy, a 21.
Damn.
Yeah. But you're making her make checks.
Yep.
Okay. Says first target acquired. Next. The Drow Guards. They are not here anymore. The captain. All right. So we have one individual. Just go on and step up. Stop them from hitting me with stuff. All right. He is going to go and try and face the person who he's most scared of, which is Mark. So he will draw.
I actually do that in character, by the way, as he's on approach.
He hands you some Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Good to meet you. And then I throw him over my in the pit.
No. He's got an idea. He's seen you throw people over.
Yeah, I kind of actually expected this. So strength.
Yes. Or you may use strength, athletics, or you may use dexterity, acrobatics. It is your choice.
We'll check my sets. Actually, my strength and dexterity are equal, but my strength and dexterity equal, but My acrobatics is better, so I'm doing acrobatics.
Okay.
I rolled a 20. I'm not joking. I actually rolled a 20.
Why do I even try?
That's going to be a 24.
I can't beat it.
Dude, everybody's made of handles tonight.
So he rushes you and he just hits you with his shield to try and push you over, and you don't even move.
Well, I was actually, because that's just acrobatics. Can it be
Oh,
like
yeah,
one of
acrobatics.
those? Yeah, that was the dexterity one. I mean,
Okay,
it doesn't
okay.
matter since I rolled a 20, but I committed to dexterity before I
Mhm.
rolled. So
Okay.
I like to think that I was just kind of like really suave, like, because I got a 20. Like,
Yeah,
I can't do anything. I can't counterattack, but I could be like,
Yeah, he
Moves
just
like
goes
they
to football
do.
tackle you, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna gun it," and then just step aside.
yep.
And then he's like, "Shh."
I completely
So he
olay
goes-
him.
He skids over
Now, can I ask for something from my GM?
there. Okay.
So I dexterity'd out of the way.
Yes.
You ever play any video game ever where you have to get out of the way of a charging boss?
Yes.
So can he make a save to not keep going?
Sure. Here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and make his athletics check.
Mhm.
If he just bungles this, he'll go over. Yeah, he didn't really
Dark Souls.
bungle it. He just didn't beat you.
Okay.
Dark Souls.
So he's able to. He's skilled enough that he's able to stop himself.
So yeah, he's like, "Ugh." Now, one more request.
Okay.
Oh, what's up? Go ahead, Guido.
Well, I was gonna say, can you like switch places with him or something because of?
I'll
natural
grant
20?
you that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm doing next round.
Yeah, you do with him a little bit, and he just ends up on the other side.
Like, and because of the nature of how turns are all technically happening at the same time, what's actually happening is I'm already winding up the shove here.
Yeah. You're charging forward. He charges forward at the same time, and you just kind of whoop
Mm-hmm.
and are continuing your momentum.
Yep.
Okay.
But not my turn yet, so we'll resolve it later.
Does this guy want to do anything?
That's a good question. How many of your buddies have died so far? Just think about that.
I mean, he's just
man.
kind of been hanging out, but now he can actually see what's going on.
Is that an elite too? Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's content to stay there.
Freaking elites.
You can see him move up, but he's just waiting to see what's going to happen.
I would love it if the first thing he sees is this guy going to the edge.
All right.
Screw you guys.
Asha.
I'm going home.
Yeah, pretty
Continues
much.
to cast. You can see in the air this greenish little rips start to open up.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Ash is kind of like looking at it like she's halfway expecting something else to happen. You kind of sense that she's a little weirded out about what's happening. Like you're not quite sure what's happening there.
Okay.
Motley Crew. All right. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way before anything happens. Jim Jar's going to try and stabilize.
Yeah.
By standing
Yeah.
on me. Perfect. That makes good sense.
Get up! Get up!
Yeah.
And actually, what we'll do.
You're gonna live.
I don't want the control rot, but would you think it would be fair to say he would help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
that
saw
will
the shaman
grant
go down,
Jim
so,
Jar
yeah.
advantage.
I was thinking even frickin' Seraph might help at this point.
Yeah. No, I mean more people at this point other than two can't.
Well,
really help.
basically, if Gaunt hadn't helped, I was gonna try to argue that in.
No, they can give multiple tries if this one fails. So, Taston, you are stabilized.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Seraph.
So he will actually check because
Yeah.
I'm in control of him and he's not an evil person right now. So he will check and look down and be like,
Yeah, Jim Jar is over there basically instructing right here. Hold your thumb here so the artery doesn't start squirting stuff out.
And Gaunt's like, I got this.
Oh, boy.
Live,
I'm
shaman.
gonna start cleaning him up a little bit. So he's stable for now. Seraph
Okay.
is smart enough to tell it's okay.
Now, with this crowded, it's going to take double move. So he can actually only
Mhm.
get to here.
He does have a ranged attack. Although I think,
Hang on, actually. Yep, nope, that's as far as he can go.
yeah, he can do a range attack, but it's going to be at disadvantage because of range. Actually, to delete warrior, not to delete warrior. Never mind. So you
No,
can't
there's,
take.
there's still someone in the way. There's still someone in the way. So
Right, so
he's gonna go
disadvantage
for
would
it,
be
though.
at range. Cover
He's
would
still-
be. If it's,
he's still going to go for it. So that's a 7. So that's probably just going to be
No.
it.
yeah.
And that's a 17. That's a damn shame. But yeah, that's a fail.
Okay.
Poop.
Crossbow bolt goes off and hits the side of the stalactite.
Yep.
Bupta will step out. Like, ugh,
There you
this
go.
is getting real crowded real quick.
Look, and Sereth, I'm trying to get out of the way.
All right. Well, you know what? I got an idea. Eldith, you go. Eldith will double move.
I should have done this,
She
Sereth.
will double move and position herself right there in front of Liam.
Okay.
Pupido is going to come back here. These people are still kind of hanging out. Topsy and Turvy are, watching each other, so to speak. Jushar pokes his head out. He's like, "Oh boy, seems like a interesting thing going on. I'll just meditate some more." All right, Mark.
Now I've already committed to this,
Okay.
even though this is actually tactically unsound.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get any advantage or anything on this one?
You trying to shove him over?
Yeah, this is the shove. This is the continuation of the shove.
Not really. Not in this one, unless you wait for somebody to help you.
18.
Okay, I can beat this.
Yeah, I was just saying that's not a success, but it might be.
I have a 22.
Ah!
So you turn around to kick him off, and he just kind of like braces himself
Yeah, he
and
just braces
grabs your
it
foot
up
and kind of shoves it back.
All right. Well, that's all I got. I mean, that's
Don't
my
you
action.
have a bonus action attack?
I could just hit him, but I mean, what do you do? Sure, I'll do a bonus strike. Why not? And a phone will go off. That's a fail.
Okay. It's like, I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Unless a 5 hits him, I don't think that's happening.
It does not.
Shocking.
Yes.
Do I still have my move action, actually?
You do.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry,
Taston,
I had to really think.
you're stable for the moment.
Okay.
Liam.
Oh, I shout out, demons are coming! Not that I know that.
Asha says, yes, they are.
Demons are coming. The British are coming.
This is the last shot before this finishes.
Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, what do you got, Guido?
All right. I'm going to move up. And with my one remaining spell slot.
Jesus.
Oh, wait. Before we go any further, roll D on
Oh, yeah.
No. Everyone
This could be really good.
Cast Apocalypse.
83.
Ooh.
Everyone dies.
Go ahead and roll me a D10.
Mhm.
9.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, roll again.
3.
Okay. So your arcane surges once again,
Oh, God.
and I've randomly selected it, and fortunately, you actually did land on the priestess, because she was 9 and 10. She takes 3 necrotic damage as you suck life from her,
Okay.
and you regain 3 hit points.
Yay. Okay.
Please tell me that provokes a constitution or a
It does.
check.
It's DC 10,
That's really
which
low.
she makes.
Yeah.
And now, Liam, it's your turn. So another opportunity.
All right. So burning hands.
Oh, okay.
Whoosh.
You bathe her in fire. I must make a dexterity save.
Yep. I don't think
Nice.
that's actually a 2-hit, is it?
Really? The elite warriors have dex saves, but she doesn't. That's good.
Or draw flammable.
Oh, I don't even have to roll to hit on that.
No, I got to make a dex save. It's just automatic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like fireball basically.
Does a 12 make your DC?
At level 1.
Hold on. It's a different page here. I think it's actually a 13.
Well, it's probably your int.
13.
10. Okay.
So, okay, she fails. She takes full damage.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
All right, so that is 3d6.
Roll 3 6s, please.
There's a 2, a 3, and a 1.
6 damage. I said 3 6s, not 6.
Not 1 6.
Not 3 dice equaling 6. I understand that that's similar.
At least she's taking full damage.
Is she though? Is she?
I must make a concentration check.
I please frickin' fail. Like,
It's
I think
DC
we
10.
will actually die if this doesn't fail.
I've rolled a 20.
Oh my god. She's like, no, I got this. I got this.
I mean, to be fair, she does got this.
How much health does she have left? Just out of idle curiosity, because it doesn't matter.
She's got 30-ish.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she started with 71, so.
Yeah. Well, that's that. We are
It's the
going
captain's
to
turn.
die this round.
The captain will turn around and... Ooh, who do I hate more?
The guy who's
I
been
still-
trying to shove him.
yeah.
The dwarf, the other dwarf. Or the caster who just hit his priest. Honestly, I think the caster, really. I think you should take the
Yeah, you kind of been trying to get up in this grill.
fine. 13 is my AC.
All right. 12. But I got 2 swings.
Ah, damn it. All right. Go ahead and bring the second swing.
Another 12. It's not happening, apparently.
Oh, thank God.
Whiff, whiff.
Because he can literally one-shot me, and I know it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like...
I have a +7 to hit, and I rolled a 5.
I'm not even
twice.
at full health right now. He could definitely one-shot
Yeah.
me.
All right. And then the cool stuff happens.
Yeah, here we go. We're all dead.
All right.
Wait. Before you explain. Viewers at home, I want you all to place odds on how likely it is we are going to survive 3 rounds from now.
Of whatever that
Of
is.
whatever demonic hell spawn is about to erupt forth from the priestess who doesn't even know what she's casting.
It's a Mr. Mime.
Trask.
Junior priestesses trying to cast summoning spells are always nice. So she finishes the cast. The rest of the runes light up, and a tear in the plains, a green tear, opens up in the middle. And emanating from this tear, you can see, hear, and smell many things. You can smell sulfur, burning meat. You can hear a massive amount of screams and howls. And you can see something dripping orange or yellow goo trying to claw its way out of this tear. Now she must make a check to determine what happens here. Holy cow. It's a 30% chance. All right.
I'm guessing she made it.
She did, but let me see if I've got this thing in here.
It's a ball rock. Just say it's a ball rock.
It is a ball rock. No, it's
Yeah.
not.
If that's a Balrog, we might as well just re-roll right now. That is a 0% chance of success.
This
We could still run.
From a Balrog?
Off.
The hobbits did it.
this oozing mass of
Oh no.
what can only be described as like sentient goo or slime or something like
No.
that, whipping tendrils all around, starts to emerge from it. And you can see her claw at her head and start screaming as if something is just mentally assaulting her.
Oh boy.
And she takes some psychic damage, which is great. And this thing just tries to ooze its way out. And you can see that there are other similar creatures behind it, and they all seem to be fighting. Like there's some kind of war going on behind this portal between various types of creatures of various shapes, sizes, and affiliations, perhaps. But this thing seems to be tearing its way through. And you notice that even those of you who weren't able to see it or sense it before, the phaserus around the summoning area starts getting sucked towards this tear, which still remains open. And it starts warping and changing color. All right, Motley Crew.
Warp incursion.
Yes. All right, Sereth.
That was fast. Sereth says, "Oh my God, that's a Yochlol."
Yes.
Yochlols in their natural form are 6 to 7 feet tall and weigh 250 pounds. Their yellow, oozy body seems to be constantly melting away and piling back like a sickening living candle. The waxy exterior constantly effuses the foul stench, visually akin to ropers with 8 writhing, powerful tentacles and a pillar-like main body with a single sinister eye in the middle. I'll stop here. This actually isn't what I thought it was, though. That's good. This is much less bad than what I was thinking. Sure,
Okay.
excuse me.
Really?
This doesn't seem that great either.
I was thinking this is one of Jubilex's boys.
No.
Yeah, no.
This is
a
actually
wolf.
yes.
Yeah, this is not as bad, in my opinion.
Mhm.
It's bad, don't mistake me, but I was thinking this is something much worse.
I mean, hey, it's no floating flesh city, but you know.
yeah, let's not go there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. No, he's gonna. Well, God dang it! Everyone wants to go in the pit today. He's gonna kind of get into position here and take a shot at the. I mean, there's nothing else he can do, so he's gonna take a shot at what's his face. That's Dex, right? I think that's
Yes.
19.
It hits.
Yes, 19. Okay, so D6 of 6. Holy crap! So that's another 8.
Oof. Okay.
Boonk. And the guy's back, and that's all he's got. So
Okay. Ront.
throw another shield. Throw another shield. It worked last time. Somehow.
I mean, yeah, I guess now the Tassin's been stabilized.
Wait, is he still needed to stabilize him?
No.
Okay. I don't know if that was a maintained kind of a thing.
You put a tourniquet on the neck, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
Yep.
okay. He's like, it's okay. I learned how to do this in jiu-jitsu. The blood flow
No,
stopped.
wait.
He'll be fine. Okay, so he's gonna toss a shield at the warrior. Okay.
Yeah, it worked well last time, so why not play to the strengths? 19 and 3, that's 22.
Yes, he hits.
Wow.
With the why? It's why?
It's D4
Look,
plus
shields-
3.
Have you not seen Captain America?
No, I know, but like this is not that.
It should be. We should make him shield spec now. That's a thing you
Just
can do.
vibranium all over the place. Okay.
Yep.
All right. It's 4. That's 3. So 7 and 3. 10.
Okay. The warrior looks incredibly surprised that he just got smacked upside the head with the shield. Like stupid orc. All right. Jim Jar comes forward and he comes around a corner and he sees what's going on.
And then he turns around.
And he turns around. No, actually, he says, "Oh, guys, that's a serious first-rate demon right there. Are we sure we want to stay here?"
This is probably a good time to mention, just mostly for the viewers' sake. Yochlols, you don't summon those normally. In fact, I'm astonished this priestess could summon one at all. She
Like,
had to have
it's
been given something.
30% chance
Yeah,
to actually do
that's-
it.
Wow. Yeah. This is not. This is like high tier. This is basically the relative equivalent of a Lolth Balrog. Like it's still not like it's not literally equivalent, but it's relatively.
I mean,
equivalent.
Balrog would crush this thing, but it's not. It's not low tier. Jim Jar fires the crossbow bolt off, and he hits.
Ooh.
He hits the warrior. Fortunately, he's got a little bit of sneak attack. Ooh, so he's looking at 14 damage. The elite warrior looks pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Lupido will come around.
Break
And
would
he'll
just say,
say-
Lolth anything is no.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He looks around and he says, "Are you sure we should be staying here?"
Yes, we've got this. I'm looking at
All
the
right.
thing's stat block here. Trying to find this thing's stat block.
All right, and he hits the elite warrior for another 8.
Can I ask a personal question, Third?
Yeah.
What's the CR of the elite warriors?
5.
So for those of you at home, this thing that they summoned is a CR 10.
Yeah.
Granted, there's only one of them, and we've been fighting a lot of,
All right, Turvy comes out. No, Turvy doesn't come out.
You
Topsy
sure
comes
want
out.
to be around here.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And she comes forward. She says, "Are you sure you want to be around here?"
Oh
No.
my God, I get it, GM. I get it. Jesus.
I'm just carrying the bit over. It's fine.
I mean, in all honesty, I don't have a plan for killing. I'm just going to be real. The player has no plan for killing that thing. So unless that's a temporary summon, which is probably not. Yeah, we need to kill this drow, and then.
Speaking of which, Topsy hits him, and then Eldith brings her sword back and hits him with that, and that is enough to push him over the edge, and he falls.
Can I get the final push? Like as they're hitting him, I'm like,
Sure. He's like stumbling. And you just
I just shove him over like. And then I try to see the demon, which I hadn't noticed in character yet. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah, it's like,
oh my God.
That'll do.
I will mention this. Asha does not look like she particularly enjoys the situation.
I can't imagine why.
So weird.
She just had some mental backlash from that, and she does not seem to be enjoying life right now. All right. Cool.
By the way, these things are shapeshifters too. Again, for those at home.
Any drow could be one of these. Who knows? All right, Mark. What are you going to do?
So, not to interrupt, but really quick. So, Cord just did the Wilhelm scream again as the guy went over the edge.
Good.
And Shikor has dubbed you Mark the Drow Pusher.
I like that title. That's going to be in character now.
Yep.
Mark Drow Pusher. That's my name.
That makes
now.
sense.
And hey, Welsh.
All right. So, as Mark turns to consider his moves, the whole world seems to freeze and then pause. Everything just kind of goes grayscale. And then Lore walks into the screen and says, "Hey, yeah, hi. So we're all screwed. This was the exact moment where I realized we were all going to die."
Yep.
So you may wonder what got us here.
Yeah. How did you think we got here in the first place? Let me tell you a story. No. So for real, though, this is the moment in a video game where I would hit F5. Because I would like to try taking this thing legit, and I want to explain my reasons for that. It's not overconfidence, because we're barely holding on by a thread, and I know that. It's the fact that there's a lot of loot we could really use around here, and we have nothing except for all that crap on the text right there.
Actually, Mark, you've studied demons, haven't you?
I have.
Do you want to make a check to see what you know about this thing and about what's going on?
Sure.
Right.
Oh, that's a good history. Hang on.
It depends on what you're trying to find out. But
well, I have a bonus to history.
Yep, history then.
So that's going to be 19.
19. All right. So historically, I mean, basically the stuff that you've already said. Historically, these things are said to appear around when lost followers are around, that kind of stuff. Historically, these things are bad news. You've heard tales of these things impersonating other people or drow, things like that. Generally, very deadly.
Do I know about the psionic abilities, the charm and domination magic, by chance?
You know stories that they're said to control people, make certain mind slaves, that kind of stuff. Things like that. But as far as arcane details, with history check now.
Do I know about the gas thing?
They can turn into mist and stuff.
No. The toxic gas, the thing that prevents melee hits.
You must be reading something else.
Well, hang on. This might not be 5th edition. You know how hard it is to find 5th edition info on the internet.
Yeah. I will say this. You do know that they can turn into mist. You've heard tales of that before. Mm-hmm. And it's said to not be good for your health. But most of the tales you've heard are people being unable to fight it off because of strength, not because they just can't hit it.
Dude, Cord. Again?
Because it is.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so this version doesn't say anything about the toxic gas thing. So I'm guessing that was a previous edition. So in a previous edition, it had an additional thing where basically simply by being within 10 feet of it meant that you automatically took damage every round.
Oh,
jeez.
Just from the toxins.
It has a variant of that in 5e, but they've changed it a bit.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was looking at that like we're like mostly melees. I mean, there's not a lot of space here. Okay. So out of character, what do you guys think? What are you thinking?
Can I do an arcane check to see if I know anything about it, specifically like how tough these things are?
Yes.
To say, considering I haven't seen it yet, I don't have an opinion on it. Out of character, I'm like, we need to go grind this dungeon a lot more to get leveled up.
Yeah.
And then we can come back and fight the boss.
Yeah, we weren't ready for this one.
23.
Oof. Okay, so arcane knowledge about these things. This is specifically a demon classification, and also shape changer classification because that matters to some spells. They and from arcanely from fighting demons, generally you have to use some sort of magic to overcome them. Based on the properties of this thing, you would guess that it's probably resistant to quite a few things, including a lot of elemental attacks. You probably don't want to try any of the normal elements in this thing. Let's see. You do know a bit about its psionic and spell casting potential. It's innate spell casting, like detecting thoughts. It's able to cast something similar to web, and also domination, which work very similar to your dominate person, detect thought spells.
Right.
As far as things you can do to specifically fight against this, these things are incredibly magic resistant. Like it actually has a tagline that says magic resistance.
Okay.
So very, very, very tough. Some of Loth's personal demon things. So Ard's not super good about magic being used to defeat this, at least not at your power level. Unless you just stand next to it, hug it, and get a lucky power surge.
Yes, because that's how our dice rolls go.
Did you mention the apparently this is a variant thing, never mind. Summon demon once per day.
Oh, the chain summon demon?
Yeah. So
yeah, it doesn't have that.
It has a chance. So this is a variant thing, apparently. Which I didn't read it first. It can attempt a demon summoning. It has a 50% chance of summoning a Yochlol, which also has summon demon.
Oh, so better odds than the priestess, actually.
I've got
Guido,
cord, but thanks.
Yeah, and Guido, since you've rolled that and you're looking at all this going on, you can tell that something's wrong with the portal as well.
Oh,
the Phasris is affecting it.
I was wondering about
and
that.
It should have closed by now.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh.
You also think that, thanks to that 23 Arcana check, that this summoning it's not gone wrong, but the Phasris has affected it. Kind of similar into a way which you had power seep into you. The priestess is being affected by that as well. You're not 100% confident she has control of this thing.
I've done it. Which is what's about to happen. Okay, so God, I don't know what to do. I say run, but run where? Where is there to run to?
So
the way out is past it.
I mean, you're just going.
What is over there? That's just a pit.
That basket, remember?
Oh,
that's what you were trying to reach last time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were going for like this thing up here.
Oh, you could do that too. I mean, that's just the closest area. Advantages of that would be that you could go. It's slower drop, and it's like you can just jump, as opposed to we got to wheel the basket down. That kind of stuff.
Can we all fit in the basket?
That's a very good question. I'm thinking no. Like
If you stack,
Great. Who do we leave behind?
I was
That
going to say,
sort of thing?
honestly, I feel like the basket's the worst option just because there's so many of us, and that thing is an active problem. Like, that's the raptor jumping on the elevator. You know what I mean? We should not
Clever
have
girl.
that. They should not be trying for that.
Mhm.
God, I don't know what to do here. Okay, hang on.
And sometimes there's just no 100% this is going to work solution. Got to gamble.
I hate gambling. If I wanted to gamble, I'd play Overwatch.
Wanted to gamble. I would play a game with dice. Wait.
Hang on. If I wanted to gamble, let me pull up my phone. Let's see here. No.
Poker stars. Yeah. It's also really going to depend on what Guido rolls on his power search table.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? Actually, hang on. I'm going to delay.
Okay.
Has to delay.
What are you
Just-
delaying for?
I'm delaying for Liam to go first.
Okay.
Like, in character,
Okay.
there's just this moment of... And then I, like, look at Liam. Like, I just
He's going
look
like,
at him like...
he's charging up.
Yeah, he's charging up for something, so, but it is Teston's turn.
Okay.
Actually, you should probably heal yourself.
I was good. Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't have that spell right now.
Oh my God, you don't have that. You do.
No,
Are you?
'cause
What
I-
kind of cleric are you?
Well, I could cast it one time, and so I saved Ron. So you know what you gotta do.
Fair enough. Fair. He has been very useful for this encounter. That was a good move.
Does anybody? I seem to remember there were two healing potions. Did we use them both
I
already?
swear, you used one of me. That's
I
what
know
got
at least
me,
one was used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who has the other one?
I thought that since it was non-weapon related, we gave it to Shushar
I think you're
Oh,
right.
okay.
because he's like not going to really do much other than be a pack animal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
But he's got
So-
hands, unlike Stool.
Yeah.
So he's not stupid. He'll contrary to popular belief. So you're down one healing potion, but Taston, you wake up with 8 hit points. And
Yay.
Shushar is like pouring it down. He says, "Ah, my friend, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'll be over here in the corner meditating. I feel we need some prayer for this situation."
Right. Can you throw him over the pit just real quick?
Just thanks for that. Yes. Okay, thanks. Do you mind if I keep this bottle?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, he puts it in his mouth.
Okay.
It's your turn, Taston. You go up there. Mark is like frozen, just waiting for something to happen. He's staring at Liam.
Yeah, Mark is just right at Liam. Yeah.
Okay. Just so everyone's clear, I have 4 spells, and they're all cantrips.
What do you have?
I have Spare the Dying, which is would have been useful for myself.
That would have been great for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go
Light,
back
which is kind of pointless. Mending, which is for inanimate objects. So if you break a sword or something, I can mend it. Actually, Guidance is the only semi-useful thing I can give you advantage.
Ah, okay. Well, we have 4 guidances because that's what that is, and that could help, honestly.
Well, no, you have
If we could
unlimited guidances, but yes, 4 cantrips you can cast.
So I can cast Guidance 4 times.
You can cast cantrips an unlimited amount of times.
But
Oh,
you
okay.
have 4. What's the 4?
You have 4
I-
cantrip spells.
Yes.
Oh,
in
oh,
that,
I'm
in that
sorry.
slot set.
I thought you
Yeah.
had. I was thinking you had 4 MP, basically.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, yeah, It is run or fight. Those are our options. And flee is not a guarantee of survival either, as I already elucidated upon.
Well, can we distract it and or occupy it while we move around to?
I mean, it's currently eating the
Here.
priestess.
I mean, yeah, maybe we could just go. You do you, and we're gonna go over there. I think we're encouraged to f off in that particular direction.
You have fun with your slime demon. I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Y'all do your thing. Is that pretty much what I'm? Let me get up there.
I mean, I am legitimately waiting to see what happens on Liam's turn, and I'm going to decide based on that. That's really my thoughts. Those are my real thoughts, not the
All
fake
right,
ones.
so I'm gonna move, but I'm gonna ready guidance for whoever takes action.
Probably me,
Okay.
honestly, or probably Liam actually.
Okay. Sounds
Liam,
good. Liam.
save us by random chance. Buy a loot box.
It's what's kicked off every single thing so far.
You know what you should do, Third? It's you remember that Acquisitions Inc. when he actually had the loot packs you could buy.
Mhm.
They were buying them, right? That you should do that sometimes. Like, would you like to get out of this situation for $5? I mean, I'll buy your dinner this coming Sunday
Oh,
for some loot,
could be bribed.
for something.
What have we got?
32. I think I already rolled that.
No, you have not rolled this one.
Okay.
This is a new flavor of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
So everybody, to the naked eye, everyone who's not Liam, you see Liam kind of shrink into himself and disappear.
Oh my god!
Well, that's not
Liam,
cool.
you are transported across space between planes.
There's like a Space 2001 Space Odyssey thing.
I was thinking like the Doctor Who theme music.
Oh yeah,
in
the
background.
Doctor.
Do I need to roll up a new character?
No. This only lasts for a turn. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For one turn, you are in hell.
Yeah, I've seen things.
It's not that bad. All right.
Suddenly I'm Dean Winchester.
Yeah.
God.
So you appear suddenly in a place floating in the midst of space as you see various oddly shaped rocks flowing around you.
Thanos is sitting on a chair right over there.
Yes, it is very similar to that. Yes.
You remember the scene in Hellboy when the Cthulhu's getting loose?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm picturing.
Yes. And you see this, and you recall from your training an excerpt from the Manual of Planes on this space. It's the space between everything. It's the road that goes everywhere. It's where you are when you aren't anywhere else, known as the astral plane.
Ah, okay.
So it's not as bad as hell.
No. So you're in the astral plane. What would you like to do? You see, I mean, there's a little bit of psychic wind kind of flowing around. It seems a little different from what you remember it being described as in class, because there's some green phaserus just kind of floating around this place. If you had to put go ahead and make me an Arcana check. This seems like something that would be Arcana related.
Natural 20.
Wow, you're on fire today. Maybe literally in a little bit.
Yay!
All right. So, I mean, you know that this is obviously not where your physical body should be, although for a brief moment you're here. You get the feeling that your connection to the astral plane is probably lessening by the second, and you'll come back to your previous location within a matter of a few seconds. So you're not incredibly worried about that. You do think something's definitely wrong in the astral plane, though. Phaser seems to be in here as well, which should not be able to happen, should not be happening. You see, off in the distance in some areas, what you could swear seem to be demons just kind of like traversing around this area, and which is like that, like what? So something is obviously somehow porting them here, and you can identify some of them. They're demons, not devils, not the other stuff. They are legit demons, and a lot of them are covered in fungi. Just like all over their skin, which is a sign of certain demons, probably one of the demons of fungi or something of that sort. But they seem to be in this area, and they're just kind of streaming towards something off in the distance. So this place seems to be a little messed up. There's demons here, which probably should be happening.
So my action is going to be take a moment to meditate and reach out to the gods. Specifically, my god, Azuth.
Okay.
I've never been one to ask for your favor, but between the bind that we are in and demons in the astral plane, I think it only right to ask for help. That's literally what I say.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll me D100.
Oops, sorry. While he's rolling, can I just share that back in first edition, there was a little addendum to the astral plane where, if I could just quote word for word, 1,000 years felt like one day to the traveler. Because of the time dilation thing. So basically, he would come back after 6 seconds, and it's like a century later.
Yeah, about 1,000 real years is equal to 1 subjective day.
Yeah. Now, the good thing is, I don't think that actually works quite the same way. It's supposed to be like now you just don't have the effects of time on you, but time is otherwise normal.
Yeah, I mean, there's still an effect, but for the purposes of this magic effect that has transported him there, it'll bring him back on his next turn.
Okay.
What have you got?
12.
Liam? 12.
Nope. The guy's like, screw you. Why would I care about you?
There's a lot of static right now.
No, what the god actually says is who?
Yeah. Damn. Well, that's all I got.
Should I mention that spells are enhanced in the astral plane? If it matters, if there's anything you got.
I have cantrips. I could cast Prestidigitation.
Sure.
How would Prestidigitation be enhanced by the astral plane?
It will clean your mind.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to do, but I would say it would have a much greater effect than it normally does, or you could try and potentially warp it in different ways.
So, Guido, thought?
So, I cast Prestidigitation to basically enhance my voice. Basically giving me the effect of a loudspeaker.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that give me a reroll?
A reroll? Make an Arcana check.
Oh my god.
Because you are still warping the spell in a way in which it is not intentionally
15.
usually used for. 15 total? Okay. It's a cantrip. So I'll say that, sure, you may have a reroll. I mean, this is Asuth, after all, the god of magic. He does appreciate magic being used in creative ways.
Can I also call for a platy?
A platy roll? Sure, why not?
We're on the verge of death here. I think we could stand to have a platy roll.
I want the gods to step in on this.
I mean, something.
75.
75?
Yeah.
75 plus this. Because I do keep track of your favor. I haven't kept track of everybody's favor.
Out of curiosity, is mine in the negatives?
Oh, yours is in the positive because there's a shrine of Loth that's been desecrated. Everyone's is in the positives right now.
Yeah.
Especially Taston. Taston's actually way in the
I was going to say, Taston's probably way in the lead, yeah.
Yes. All right.
Max time, it'd be a better way to die.
I agree. I agree. What we are facing is much worse than that.
So here's how this works. The first thing is this: since something has happened, your temporary favor boost goes back to 0. And you see nearby a purplish, like, arcane rift open up, and a strange being that you've not quite seen before in your travels comes through. And it seems to be, for lack of a better term, a gigantic mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little terrifying.
Yeah. This is a servitor of your deity.
Not the emperor, the deity.
No, I'm not joking. There are certain servitors you can get.
Elf of Sauron.
It's not like that. It's
I mean, you know what he looks like. Picture him in the movies, right? That really giant.
No, it's not all creepy. Like there's an actual picture I can share.
Mick Jagger. Oh God, that's actually worse.
No, it's not Mick Jagger. No, I mean this thing is just like arcane and weird, right? Like, this is an otherworldly being. But you recognize it as not hostile, but as help.
Okay.
And as it's coming closer, you can see that it is, and hear almost that it is constantly uttering what seems to be like arcane words. A lot of them you don't recognize.
Okay.
So we'll come back to that when your next turn comes around.
Oh Jesus, he's just so it's my turn now.
It is your turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Liam!
You saw me disappear.
You can see now that you've had a moment to readjust, you can see what seems to be like this very faint silvery thread just kind of like disappear.
He was projected? Oh my God. Okay. Not that my.
I mean, you're like,
well, a little bit
that's not how projecting is supposed to work. He's supposed to still have a physical body here.
Yeah, that's why I'm really like. I assumed he actually translocated, not.
He did, but like it's
no, he transcended.
Yeah. He's like, I must go now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great. That's great. Everything's fine here. We're fine. All right. I charge the demon.
How much?
Because we're all gonna die, and I can't leave Liam behind.
Okay.
That's the thinking here. I cannot just bail while one of my comrades has just vanished. So at the very least, I've got to try and hold a line here while everyone else gets out, right?
So
that's the thinking.
I see Merrick move. I'm going to go ahead and cast guidance on him.
Okay.
Yeah, probably going to need that in a millisecond here. When he makes me do a roll of death, a constitution roll of death, or a will save. Where the heck is my character sheet? There it is. Okay, so ironically, I actually don't got much going for me. I've just got fists.
I mean, not a bad thing.
So, what is this thing's AC? Just so I know.
It's 15.
Okay, that's a no. And oh, yes! Second punch hits. Okay. So that is a 1d4 plus 2. Where's my d4s? Where's the d4s? Boop.
We need to get you some kinesis wraps.
Okay, I suddenly can't copy paste things. Whatever. Oh, it's probably because I'm not promoted. That's right. 4! 6 damage.
Okay.
For the record, this thing has 136 health. So
It'll be a while.
So the second punch lands. How many negative effects do I suffer from punching a blob?
Well, you don't suffer any negative effects, but you punch this blob and a bit gets on you, like, ugh, and it kind of like slops off and comes back to it, very Terminator 2-esque.
Okay.
And like you look at this thing, you're like, did I do any damage at all?
Yeah, I have no way of knowing, really.
Yeah.
Hang on, I roll not to vomit.
Oh,
I actually roll pretty well.
Do you want the
If I
guidance
might
bonus on that?
ask, since I am now at this thing in melee range, what's going on through this portal?
yeah. So you look inside this portal, and you can see. Yeah, make a madness check. No,
yeah, let me do the madness check. No, okay.
No, that's not yet.
What?
Although Asha did have to make one because she just took psychic damage.
Oh yeah.
You look in there and you can see like what you can only describe as a demonic war
between demons and other demons.
Yes. You see all various types of demons. There is some. You don't see any Yochlols in there, but you do see. You see like. Yeah. No, it's very upset. Almost like it was spine. You see like. You see a couple Baelors in there, commanding troops of various sizes and shapes. There are, like gigantic winged insect demons flying around. And this is all taking place over this huge like rubbled landscape. Bless you.
No,
One of the demons stops and says, "Bless you."
They're very polite.
I just had the most brilliantly terrible idea.
Oh,
All
this will
right.
go well.
As a standard action, I will. But yeah, you see that coming on, and you notice that some of the demons are like they're fighting, but they are taking notice of this portal. Like they're very aware that it's there.
No.
And it smells and sounds awful. You can hear like screaming and roars, and like the screaming sounds like almost human-like.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn to Taston, actually. He's
Mhm.
right there, right? Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
And there is stark terror on my face. We need to close this.
Okay.
We need to
Taston.
close this. Oh God.
And Taston, you've seen this type of portal before. A long time ago.
Okay.
When you were just a boy.
No.
No, not that long ago.
Not that long ago. Yeah, but last time you lost somebody into a portal like this.
Okay. So
That's my round.
Yep.
Yeah, can I get some what's that stupid late night talk TV ad thing for the tape? Can we tape it together? I can't remember what it's called.
flex tape.
Flex tape.
Sure, why not?
Get the flex tape.
We can't have two flex tape references. What are you doing?
Maybe we
It's a
could
lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. All right. This guy looks over here and then he nopes back into the corner, never to be seen again.
That's a big negatory.
Yeah, you see over here, there's actually a guy in here. He opens the door, he looks out, and he closes the door.
That's the smart play.
Yeah. And Asha is not having a good day.
Yeah.
She looks up, and you can tell that something has changed. She is unhinged, like something snapped as soon as she started holding her head, and she's just looking wild-eyed at everything around here, including at the demon.
Does she do anything?
She acts randomly.
Oh no. She dances.
Breaks into show tunes.
Now, I realize I'm not there,
Mhm.
but if I was in character, I would say, quick, escape into the portal.
Might actually be an option. We'll see.
Oh no. Okay.
She does not do that. No, she actually starts casting the spell. A random spell.
Ipul Zolena Zalatka.
Ew, why would you cast that spell? Okay.
Okay.
Only insane people would do this.
That'd be us.
Oh, that's actually kind of logical. She casts the spell, and you see this ward kind of come up around her. This green ward, like she has just protected herself, and she pulls out her, her torturer's whip, like the cat of nine tails, and is just like holding it behind her, and she just is staring at the demon, at Mark, at Eldith, at Taston, everybody, just like waiting for somebody to do something.
I just punched it, lady. What do you want from me?
Mm-hmm. She says, "It's my standard action to cast that. What more do you want?"
I want you to kill this thing so we can go home.
All right.
I rolled to seduce the drow. Hang on.
And we've got that kind of time.
I
Wait a minute.
actually rolled a 20. Why did I do that?
Sure. Why not?
You go to punch, but your arm wraps around it. No,
Yeah.
no. We're not doing natural 20s or seductions in the middle of combat.
Oh, come on. Okay.
What does Ront and Sereth do?
Okay, so Sereth 5, 10, 15 runs. Like
That's
I cannot justify him doing anything but running.
No, he knows what's up more than probably a lot of the other Motley Crew.
Yeah. Like I would love for him to get involved. At most, no, I can't even help me out third. Which exit would he go for? Because he could see, here's the thing, okay, because I don't know this character that much. If he goes here, he's leaving us. Would he go there and leave us? You're the GM.
There's actually a specific direction he would go. I do need to look at this
Okay,
real quick.
Okay.
I mean, he is a drow.
Yeah.
So-
I got to be real about this. My boy might be about to abandon us. If I ever see him again, I'll have to kill him with a chain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does it really not say? There's a specific direction that he really wants to go, but it doesn't say like right here. Oh no, it does. He wants to go, however, gets him to this spot fastest.
Okay, so he will book it that way then. So it's
Yes.
another 10, 15, 30 right there.
Mhm.
He is sprinting.
Yep.
Can you actually get there from this upper level, or do you have to go down to the ground?
So this doesn't go all the way down to the ground, but it gets you down enough that you can just be like, hop, and
Okay.
not be like, oh, I'm going to die if I jump off.
Maybe he's just going to die. I mean, honestly, that might be the better move for us at this point.
I mean, it's like jumping out of an airplane.
I'm just saying,
You can take your
suicide
chances.
looking a lot better.
You know, just tuck and roll. You know, it'll be fine.
At what speed again?
No, it's not quite that bad, but you know, you're counting on your 9 lives at that point. All right, Ront.
What does Ron do?
He is going to move to the
He's gonna
drow
get
lady.
in between the splurg and the shaman.
He's
That's
gonna shield strike the priestess.
Okay.
Okay, I hate to bring this up, but with what shield?
I mean, he threw him this way. He can pick one up as he goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one's long gone.
I hate to nitpick,
Yeah, he
but
picks
he
it up and
did
just goes,
throw
wham,
both shields.
wham.
So he just picks it up. And...
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got here. 7.
No,
It's gonna be a
no way.
hard negatory.
Yeah, she goes up and just deflects it away with her whip.
Wait, is he attacking her or the thing?
Her.
Oh.
He sees her as
No, I
the
mean-
the reason for the threat.
Yeah, that's fair. This is just a goo monster thing. And this is obviously the enemy, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Well,
Mark
plus he's been
intelligence.
subjected to like drow hospitality for much longer than we have,
Fair.
and he's not exactly bright.
I mean, he would have missed the thing anyway. So it's
Yes,
getting
this is true.
matters. So how screwed are we, GM?
I don't know. I mean,
It
I never
varies.
know what's going to happen, so I legitimately don't know. It's going to depend a lot on what happens once Liam gets back, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so Jim Jar puts a shot into the demon for 11 points of damage. Like that. Topsy runs up. She puts a shot into the demon, misses. Upudo comes up, does the same. Unfortunately misses. Shushar waddles up, and Stool starts waddling out with how he's supposed to watch him. They start waddling out with Turvy on its back. That's a little bit of a slow procession.
Mhm.
The Modron over here, in the meantime, starts twirling around in a circle and making weird beeping noises. So he's doing his thing.
Is that concerning?
I mean, it seems concerned about something, but it's
No,
not,
is that concerning for us?
well, not in particular, as far as you can tell.
Until he opens a gate.
If only he had the ability. All right. So Mark is currently AFK right now. Speaking of the devil. All right, Mark, you're up.
Oh my god. Okay, I die. Like I've got nothing else. That's a fail. You said 15?
Mm-hmm.
What's a tie do?
You hit.
Okay.
Well, remember, you've also got that when you want to use it, you can use one time a D4 and add that number to the rolled ability check.
Now, the former was like a 3. That's not gonna happen.
Okay,
but
that's probably not going to help.
But yes, that is. I need to remember that. I actually didn't remember that. But I do hit 4 max damage, which is 6.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! So that's
Slap,
I-
punch.
hypothetically that is 1/10 of this thing's health.
Hypothetically.
It's a dark
If
Souls.
All
I'm-
fight.
right.
Oh wait, hang on. Do I have any method of determining if it has DR? Like,
I mean,
you know what I'm asking,
yeah,
so.
you're pretty sure it does.
So, is there more than 6 DR?
So 5e does DR a little bit differently.
Okay.
There's no DR number anymore.
Oh.
You're either so there's vulnerable, there's normal, there's resistant, and immune. DR would be resistant. What that means is half damage.
So I'm doing 3 damage a hit. So I have in fact done a 20th of its health in damage.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Damage resistance is cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical.
And heckling.
It is straight immune to poison.
Yeah, most demons are.
No.
That's not a huge surprise.
Not that I know any of that.
Well, I mean, from like the tales, these things generally require magic weapons and stuff to like actually be effective against. But I mean, you can tell you're hurting it.
I am pushing through its DR, kind of, because DR doesn't work that way. I need to keep that in mind. Okay, so that's so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be insane and stupid.
Good combo. It's one of my favorite.
And I'm going to basically deliberately provoke an Oppie and get on the other side of this thing.
You don't have to.
Why not?
If you move around. Oh, that's right. The priestess is in the way.
Yeah, priestess is in the way.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I say I'm pretty sure I'm just provoking the Oppie from her, if I'm thinking of that right.
Not from her, but you would be from it. You leave its threatened range.
So yes, either way, yes, I take the Oppie. I'm ready to die.
All right. So yeah, so it lashes out. It has a 20 to hit.
Well, that barely misses. Sorry, I have 48 AC.
Okay. It slaps you. Now you are resistant to poison damage, though.
I am actually.
Okay, so you'll take half of the poison damage. So
I actually have it in my character sheet, resistant to poison damage, right there.
There you go.
I also get advantage on poison rolls.
Right.
I hear multiple dice being rolled.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's a little lower than average. All right. So factoring in your resistance, that has a total of 4 bludgeoning and 8 poison.
Okay. So I'm down.
Okay. So it just wheels around and
just one-shots me. Just straight one-shots me. Am I at least over here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Flonk.
Oof. Good headstand. All right. And now, Taston.
Shame I couldn't use guidance on that. Can I avoid this? That wouldn't have helped.
So the portal's here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is try and make my way, go around the portal. As I'm going around the portal, I'm going to look in, and this is, yes, I'm going to step into the portal, clearly. Okay, as I'm running around the portal, I'm going to look and see if I can, by some amazing happenstance, see my brother. I don't know. Like, this is a randomly stupid off chance.
But it makes perfect sense the character would look.
Yes, make a perception check.
Okay.
Now we'll roll random chance.
18.
Okay. Is high or low good for you?
For
random chance for spotting.
Yeah, just pick.
Yeah.
High or low.
Oh, I'm assuming high is good for me.
Okay. You look around, you start listening around, you're like, I could swear I hear something that sounds similar to it. And you look over that direction, like there's just so much going on, and you don't see anything. You see other mortal races in there, both as like, slaves are just being crushed underfoot. Some of them you can see or even seem to be in the middle of this war, and they're like, yes, I make a deal, and then they just like melt into a puddle.
Oh, it's not a good deal.
Well,
Relatively, I guess it's okay.
relative, it's better. They're basically willingly giving their souls up to be demons, to avoid being in this landscape. And this strikes you as very weird because you're like, why are they here? Why are there people here doing this?
Mhm.
Why are they not in some area or like in being judged by Kellamvor? Why are they here?
How did they get pushed to this plane?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Idea for another time. And then I'll keep pushing forward to get to Merrick.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. So Mark, you're automatically stabilized.
Yeah, I did a cleric thing. It was actually useful.
And then Liam reappears.
Okay, so
Your spot is occupied, so you have to go over there. That's what it says. You reappear with the flash, and there is something along with you. And now you can see this odd creature. And Taston, you may make a religion check on this thing.
All right.
Actually, I guess I never asked. You're not proficient in religion, are you?
I believe I am. Yes. Yeah, I am.
Yep.
So while you're doing that, earlier Bregwin had said when the mouth was speaking to me in the astral plane, the words that it was saying, freaking every time I take a shower, I get called by these idiots. Hello, what do you want? How fast can I get you to go away?
every time I get in the shower, every freaking time.
Azuf says there's this guy in the astral plane who just won't stop shouting, and it's really annoying him. So just go out there and do something about it. Arcanely. All right, what have you got?
16.
16. Okay. You've heard of these things before. These are essentially beatific servants. This one in particular is called a virtue.
Okay.
And its entire job is to essentially sing the virtues of the deity. In this case, Azuth. That doesn't mean they're not insanely powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, as this thing arrives, which I don't have a token for this because I did not expect this to be here.
Or is that Emperor token?
Sure, the Emperor token. You can hear it just saying gibberish, although Liam, you hear it as arcane words. And this thing is just floating in midair. So a couple of things going to happen. It has an aura that does a lot of things to everybody. The first thing is that that only affects evil creatures, and you're not an evil creature. I don't think anybody is in this party.
So I have to admit, no.
I knew it.
All right. What would it choose?
What is your quest?
Okay. All right. So it starts shouting out these arcane words, and Liam, go ahead and make your D100 roll.
Yeah, it seems like a good time for this.
Yeah, as start of you've only got a few more turns left, but
And then I'm dead. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. No biggie.
33.
33. Okay. The next damage you just surge with power. The next damaging spell you cast is maximized.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
I do have to actually roll an attack roll on that.
That is correct.
And what's this demon thing's AC? You said 15?
15. You may also add a d6 to your attack roll.
I don't need to. I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay.
So that's an unnatural 20 to hit.
You've hit, and you do maximum damage.
So 8 damage, 8 necrotic damage.
Okay, it takes it.
Is it undead?
It is not undead.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm also going to look behind the virtue. What's that? The mechanical things. What's it called again?
Oh, the Modron? Yeah, it's
Modron.
just turning around in place and making this beeping sound. It seems to be rather alarmed at what's going on.
I'm just going to Modron, come here.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, this is gonna go over well. Oh, that's a natural 20. That's a 23.
I don't know if that's good or not.
No, me neither.
I really don't know.
Hey, remember earlier when I said I had this terribly brilliant idea?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Way to go for it.
Okay, sure. We'll have it go on your turn. Why not? Because I hadn't rolled it in anyway. Okay, it's still making this beeping sound, like it's still alerting, but it moves over. It seems to be curious at what's happening here.
Do I have time to say anything else?
Sure.
I recommend you check out the rift.
Okay. Sure.
If you're at all curious.
You get the feeling that may be why it's beeping.
Yeah. With a natural 20 persuasion, come on.
No, it's just gonna check it out when it gets a chance. All right. Dragon guards, captain. Those guys are still
our entire planet, you know.
Are still noping out.
I'm sure it's fine.
All right, that and then that. Okay, Asha.
Give it a rift.
Randomly. There's a lot of rifty stuff going on right now. Okay. Asha brings back her whip. Oh. She goes to attack Taston, but the whip just misses completely. I'm assuming a 10 misses.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, my AC 17.
Okay, yeah. So it just cracks along the side. And then the demon goes. After it has gotten rid of its summoning shock. It looks around at what's going on. You can see its eyeball kind of moving around inside of it, which emerges on one side and the other. This is a little weird. All right. So it's going to make a few attacks.
I mean, just as a thought, it could just go back through the portal. I mean,
it could.
It's right there. It could go back to its spy mission.
Right there.
It could shapeshift into something and go right back through.
All right, so the first attack goes on Asha, which completely misses. The second one goes on Ront.
Ooh, what's his AC?
Oh, good lord.
What?
It's either a
I
natural...
rolled a 9. So AC's not 9, is it? Tell me. No, it's not.
Better not be.
I don't think so. His AC's not listed.
Negative dex.
As I say, yeah.
All right, so it just
Point
completely flubs everything. It
Okay,
slams
well.
both of its slimy tentacles down and misses both times.
I'm okay with that.
I am too.
And then it starts trying to move this way.
This is a good time to mention that it has at will detect thoughts.
Yeah, I got to take an action to do that though. So it starts moving up through here. It seems like it's trying to head past you, Liam, and everybody else on the bridge.
Yeah, let's just let the Lulth demon, higher demon.
He's got places to be. I'm not about
Just
getting in
go
the way of
by.
that.
Yeah, let's close this portal. Speaking of which, I'm sorry to clarify. Am I at 0 or 1?
You're at 0.
So I'm unconscious. Okay.
Yes. If you've, well, did you hit 0 hit points?
Yeah.
Well, he went down,
Okay,
and then I
then yeah.
I
stabilized
went
him.
down and he stabilized me.
Yeah, you're at 0.
Okay, so I'm unconscious. So I'm not
All
part
right.
of this. I'm just.
The motley crew. I'm guessing Seraph just continues moving.
I mean, if you know the character better than I do,
Okay.
the only thing I could think that might make him change his mind is the fact that the demon is not just massacring everyone like he was expecting. Like he would turn around behind his back and he sees the demon leaving and he's like, well,
It's missing. That's why it's not massacring everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
Only reason.
But he doesn't know that. He's over there. Like he was running.
I don't
Like, he
think
could have a
he's that-
Han Solo moment.
I
but-
don't think he's that curious.
Okay, so he's
Yes. So
he is
will,
gone, and we'll never
or
see
to
him
be
again.
determined later. Ront.
All right. He's going to attack the priestess.
Okay.
No, attack the portal, Ront. Attack. I'm unconscious.
Well, I'm thinking like either Ront or myself would like try and just rush her and push her into the portal.
Not that I'm conscious, but as a question for everyone else present, is the amount of oh god, I can never pronounce it. Phasrus that's being pulled into the portal increasing or steady? Like, is this a?
Yeah, it seems to be leaking into the portal a bit, but it's fairly steady.
Damn, that's.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping it was overwhelming it, but no, that just means we're just leaking chaos magic into the frickin' demon web hits. Okay, that's all I want to know.
All right. That is 16.
Okay. I mean that hits a priestess.
Okay. So to try and knock her into the rift.
Oh, okay. I gotta contest that then. Not so much. I have an 8.
Okay.
Okay. So Ront rears back and just kicks her
Just poof.
into this rift. And she goes through and lands on the other side in the midst of all this chaos that's going on. We'll just move over here for right now. She's not technically on this board. Probably not going to have a real good time with that. A lot of things take notice of somebody new coming through the portal.
Mm-hmm. Something new to play with.
Yeah. She is already sufficiently insane to not care a lot, but you know, such as it is. All right, does Ront want to move anywhere?
Probably just over here to Merrick, who's down, and ask if he should stop the bleeding.
Mm.
There is no bleeding, but he's
Yeah.
asking to stop the bleeding.
Yeah. It's like, shaman, what do?
Just make sure he doesn't get hurt anymore.
All right. Elith will circle around. Turvy, or Topsy, not Turvy. Topsy will come around as well. Bupido will try and dance past this thing. And they're all going to just take stabs at this demon. Crit. Hit. Critical miss.
I mean, I was going to make the comment, maybe we shouldn't provoke it, but, you know, they're actually hitting the thing, whatever.
That ship has sailed.
I mean, it's actually a pretty significant amount of damage to this thing. So for reductions, actually, since Mr. Jimjar crit in this thing, 30.
Okay. Shoots it in the eye.
Yeah. No, I mean, he did a lot of damage on that. Sneak attack crits are no joke. All right. Although it still seems to be pretty much just annoyed about all this going on and is still very much alive. All right, they'll continue moving. Turvy comes out here and he just sees all this going on. He's just going ballistic, trying to strain and get out of his restraints. But not so much so far. All right. And Mark, you're currently unconscious until something else happens.
Doesn't say hang on. Here's my turn.
Yep.
All right, Taston.
All right. Well, since I can't heal him right now, I guess I'll move back and. So as I'm moving back towards the fray, I'm going to take another look in the portal, see if I can.
See if you can spot him again. Okay.
Actually, this time as I'm passing by, I'm going to slow down and. Kelvor, I'm pleading. Help me find your servant in the other realm.
Roll a D100.
Oh, okay. That's a different set of dice.
Yeah.
80.
Really?
Yeah.
Them high rolls. All right. It's a good thing that everybody had a lot of favor from destroying wealth shrines. That really helps a lot. Believe it or not.
Go figure.
All right. So you look around and you're like, please help me find
Cuillin.
brother and all this. Please help me find him. And you see something. Whether or not it's because of pure happenstance or the battle just happened to part because of this, you do see someone who looks incredibly much like your brother in all of this mess. He's currently shackled by some black chains and manacles in a line of what you can only presume are slaves or food or something, being led through this massive battle by what looks like a tall, slender woman made of fungus. He and the rest of the people in this slave line do not look well. They seem to have like blotches of disease on them. They don't look well. And you can just spot them for just a moment before they get lost in the melee again. But for just that brief moment, you see that and you're like, that has to be him. That has to be it.
Jump
So now
through.
what do you want to do?
Jump through.
Would I? Okay.
Don't do that. You'll die.
I was gonna say, would I have to roll to stop myself from doing that?
That's up to you. You may make a religion check at this point to try to identify some of these things.
Okay. Turn that around so I can read the number. 18. I've lost audio.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
18. All right. So, being a religious sort, you know, like the big names in the demonic pantheon. Not the pantheon, but, you know, the big names, so to speak. Demonic beings, things covered in fungi, that really speaks to it probably being the work of the demon lord of fungi. And I'm going to pronounce this incredibly wrong. Probably. I'm sorry?
Nurgle?
No.
No. Okay.
Zugmoy.
Zugmoy. Okay.
And that's either some servant of hers, or maybe it's even her herself. You don't know. But that is undoubtedly who has your brother in its grasp. And if that's the case, that is a very, very dangerous being to mess with, because that is one of the primary demon lords or one of their servants.
Oh, okay. So
she's known as Lady of the K, the Queen of Rot, one of the big names. But religious training will tell you that seeing as these people are still shackled, they've either not given into trading their soul away for, you know, not salvation, but relief from this torment, or they're saving them for something else. Maybe it's some sort of ritual or sacrifice or something.
Okay.
So there's still hope.
All right. Plus the fact that I know she's like prime tier, I would not step through. That would give me pause, but at least I know where he is now and what plane he's on, so that takes some of the guesswork out of it. Okay, good. Okay, well, in frustration and rage, I am going to turn away from the portal and attempt to take my aggressions out on the demon in front of me.
Okay.
All right, and that is going to be longsword. 21.
Ooh,
That's
a hit.
Not natural, but okay.
You got it.
And that's 1d8 slash. Sorry, 1d8 plus 4. 8.
8. Okay. So you slice into it and take off some more chunks of it. It's starting to lose a little bit of its form as it's going by. Like it's leaving some chunks now, but it's still very much healthy. All right. Now let's see what happens in this turn. All right. So this is almost the last one. The second to last one, Guido. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
67.
67?
Yep.
All right. That demon, it's pretty terrifying.
Okay.
It's just frightened by the demon, which, oh no.
Yeah. Already there.
All right. And let me do this as well. Not the, I'll be turning off a little bit, but I want to have the virtue do something
Okay.
this turn. It
If you
is
insist.
reasonably intelligent with the 16. So it will sing a slightly different song now. And the first thing that happens is, Guido, your fear is removed.
Okay.
And Mark, you're at 0 hit points. Your unconsciousness is suppressed right now.
I'm sorry, what? My
I
unconscious status effect has been removed.
I was reading. I was like, no, yeah, that's a status effect. While it's doing this, that's gone for the moment.
So my eyes just snap open. I'm like, and everything hurts.
Yes.
Wait, is pain a status effect?
If it is, it's suppressed right now.
I feel great, thud.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you look down at it, you're like, you can tell you're obviously supposed to be not dying, but
Like,
you've seen people beaten down like this, and you're like, there's no way I should be feeling this good.
yeah, this is. Yeah, I think I have enough
It's
of a
like
brain to.
it's like you're on
recognize-
incredibly good pain suppressants right now. You're like,
Funnily enough,
I
I
messed up,
I
but
actually know what that feels like in real life. So I'm just like, and then there's like this moment of no, hang on, okay, hold it back.
yep, it's still twisted the wrong way around. But
Yeah, hang on,
And
yeah,
go.
no, and there's the rib. Yep, okay.
Okay.
Ready.
but
This is gonna
that was on-
suck in the morning.
Exactly.
that was on Liam's turn.
Exactly.
Liam, it's your turn.
And I keep forgetting what the name of this mechanical creature is. How big is it?
It's small.
Is it
It's a
within reach?
modron. Yes.
I've got a
Oh,
bad
no.
feeling
You're gonna
about this.
football toss it.
Yep. Wing it through the rift.
I have to look up Modron stats to see.
I was gonna say a Modron war started in another plane. That's got to be a new one.
I mean, sending the Borg after the
After-
Demon War might not be a terrible idea, or it might end all of the cosmos.
Send them directly.
It's
after
one
her
of the two.
into fluidic space.
Yeah, hang on. Let's roll. Where's my coin? Okay, let's pretend this is deciding it. Let's see here. Okay, so everything died.
Mhm.
all of life just ended.
Is it worst case scenario, or is it worse than the worst case
Yeah, I was
scenario?
gonna say yes.
On a level of 1 to screwed.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm sorry. It is medium. Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, you could still push it. It's just it's a little stronger than I thought.
Okay. It's not like dwarf tossing.
I mean,
Never-
it is
never
ball
toss a
shaped
dwarf.
though, so there is that.
I am a half orc.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess the bigger consideration is it willing?
Look at all that in there.
So Modrons are a little weird. It's not so much willing or not. It's more like, does this act in a manner contrary to its instructions? So in a way, they are kind of like the Borg. It's like any reasonable creature might not want this, but if it's not been instructed to like not want this, then maybe, sure. Who knows?
Okay.
It really depends.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. So, I'm assuming this is still considered free action until you tell me it's not.
Okay.
I put out my arm,
Mhm.
put my hand out,
Mhm.
and say, "Are you curious?"
I mean, you can tell it's paying attention to you, but
And
And
I
that's-
point at the rift.
Go ahead. I want you to make me an intelligence persuasion check because you must logic this thing into actually doing what you want it to do.
All right, so persuasion plus intelligence. Okay.
Mhm.
That's going to be a 15.
Okay. So you're like, look, you kind of figure out this thing is almost just like an alert. Like all it's doing is really just alerting to the presence of this thing. And you're like, you might be able to get a better reading in there, or they might see something that, whoever you report to would want to see in there. And it you can tell it kind of processes this for a second.
Okay.
And it starts kind of like flapping its way over there, still just beeping constantly.
Okay. But it's heading over there on its own.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a movement speed of what, 30? So it goes into the portal and just sits there, like just inside the entrance of it, just sitting going beep, 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 beep.
Mission accomplished.
We'll move over there. You see, he's right next to a very angry priestess who's like whipping her, flail around. It's like, ah! Oh, you demons, go to hell!
All right. I am then going to attempt to cast Prestidigitation
Okay.
and cause a strobe effect
Okay.
on the ground where I'm standing.
You can get some EDM started too. Da-da-da-da.
Yep.
It comes up every session somehow. All right.
The
So you want to
system
make
is down.
You may want to make a strobing effect using prestidigitation on the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a run for it.
Okay.
I'm hoping that the strobe effect is going to cause some distraction or disorientation.
So is this the magical equivalent of a flashbang?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Except it's the continuing flashbang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say it's probably not going to be bright enough to blind, but it might serve as a what in the world is going on here. Okay. Make your run for it.
So technically I'm leaving that area of...
I already made an attack of op.
Okay.
I can only make one
Oh, okay.
until my turn comes around again.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So Ash is in the portal. Let's see what she does. Okay, cool. She starts whipping at random things around her.
That'll go
That's
over well.
It's a good way to make friends.
She attacks the Modron and hits. And she might roll low. Let's see. She does not roll low. So you see her whip at the Modron and it just kind of like smacks against it and the Modron just goes beep and then just disintegrates. And you see it had a little javelin dagger type thing. It kind of just, that's the only thing that remains. And it kind of just spins around and just lands on the ground. And she picks up the little dagger and seems incredibly pleased with herself for some particular reason. All right. Good turn, Asha. All right. Motley Crew. So Ront sees that Mark is back up. Everybody else is just, I'll tell you right now, they're just going to try and get out of dodge. Except for Topsy. She's going to wait around for her brother. All right, so Seraph is booking it right now. Ront.
It's gonna step up and hit it with a shield.
All right.
His one true action here.
And I'll
The
be right
one
back.
true action. All right.
16.
16, that's a hit.
That's 1. And that's 4. So 5 and 3. That's 8.
Okay. All right. It's still moving along. Mark.
I
Beating a
attacked
slime
it. No.
master.
So
Ellis says, we're trying to get out of here.
in my professional demon hunting experience that I have no experience in whatsoever, how injured is this thing?
Not very.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so I've got 2 options. Take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I should try to convince them to actually fight and kill this thing?
It's difficult to say because, I mean,
Like, we're
my
not doing it
mindset
without
right
the
now is to
crew.
basically cover the procession till they get past and then try and disengage.
It probably doesn't help
or-
that this portal is still just sitting here.
And I'm just wondering, like, if the portal closes, does this demon go away? But I mean, this is, to be honest, this is literally my profession.
So Tess, this is a gated thing. Portal closing is not going to make this thing go away.
Okay, so yeah, then this thing has got to die because I can't.
Yeah,
leave
see,
it
that's the
loose.
thing. That's admittedly part of my thinking, and I granted this is kind of the good guy mentality, but part of thinking is we can't just let this thing roam, right?
Right.
Like, if it's here permanently, it's a problem.
For someone.
Yeah. So since I look at my broken body and I realize that trying to attack that thing would be absolutely insane. In fact, I think technically I can't even do that by the rules. But even if I could, I wouldn't. So I'm going to roll Persuasionation.
That's a lot of nations.
Look, I need it. Thankfully, I actually do have ranks or whatever it is in Persuasion. So, yeah, good roll. That's a good roll. That's okay. So I roll a 19.
Okay.
Would it be a problem for this? Yes. I mean, I point back to the raptor analogy, Shikor. We don't want, like, if we get, movies are so stupid because in a movie you get like 20 feet away from the monster and then you just treat it like it's good, but you're not, because it's right over there.
Yeah.
And it saw where you went.
Yeah,
We do
who
not want
knows?
this thing at our back. Just picture this, okay, Shikor? Okay, the demon went that way. Whew, okay, let's go down the stairs. Let's make camp for the night.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this needs to be dealt with.
Otherwise, we're a
So-
meal.
Yeah, let's I roll a 19 for persuasion. And I'm really tired in real life, so I can't be persuasive right now. So I basically say what I just said in character. It's like, okay, everyone, we have to try and stop this thing. If we don't stop it now, it's going to come back and eat us in our sleep tonight. This is a problem for us immediately. I know running seems like a good idea, but think about it.
Yeah.
Does anyone react to my 19? Come on.
Everybody just looks at you and says, yes.
So, no, I mean, I look over and nod my affirmative that, yep, I'm on board with this plan, and that's why I'm already standing here.
Yeah, and I am my broken, but I'm probably leaning against the wall. Honestly, where am I physically? Yeah,
Just
I'm
gonna-
literally like
Limping up.
when they did the fit. Oh my god, when they did a fit this thing, I can't let it.
Was it an unmodified 19?
What do you mean?
You rolled a 19 for your
The
persuasion.
dice roll was a 17.
Okay. So I was seeing how I took your persuasion with the counter persuasion.
I have
roll.
guidance. I'm gonna get
Oh,
D4
you
to
can't
this.
use it on this. This is
I'm
true.
gonna add a D4 to this. Hang on,
Oh,
where is
crap.
it?
That's sadly correct.
That's a 1.
20.
So 20 total. A
I feel
natural
more
20.
convinced now. Hold on.
Hang on,
Sure
wait.
before.
I've decided that at the last second, I'm like, think of the ponies.
Everybody goes,
Awesome.
oh.
I don't know. Does anyone react? Honest. Like, help me out here, third.
No, Jim Jar, actually, of all of them, just says, you know, he's right. He's turned to Eldith and Bupido and says, there's no point in leaving if Lost's just going to sneak up to us in our sleep and kill us. Got to put this thing down once and for all. And Topsy says, whatever's going on, I'm not leaving without my brother, and that thing's trying to go through it. I'm not leaving one way or another. And Ront says, kill!
Okay, I've convinced people. Now, in D&D Next, which you can find out by going to the online thing.
Hasn't been its name for 5 years.
God dang it. All right, whatever. Look, the point is...
Just point that out.
I mean, I am buying your dinner Sunday, so I want to point that out too.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm buying Mom's dinner too.
This is on-screen recorded bribery right here.
Yeah.
Look, I will bribe my GM with whatever necessary.
And you know what? I will accept bribes.
There we go. Okay, so I tell you what, I'll take you to the movies Sunday too. How's that sound?
Oh man,
Go see that new Star Wars movie.
No, that's
No.
not for a month.
No, don't.
Okay, so I can't think of anything to do. Like I as a monk, a level 1 monk, I can punch things and.
I mean, punching still does hurt it.
Yeah,
Find
but
your
I
inner
have
strength.
0 health. I don't have 1 health.
Bravery strats.
I have 0 health.
I mean, it seems to be randomly attacking stuff as it goes, so you could just get lucky. Who knows?
Screw it. Fine. I get over here. It's flanked, right? At this point.
Yes.
Let's say it better. So what does flanking do?
With this many
D&D Next.
Well, we have our custom thing for flanking. So with this many people flanking, it's a straight up +5.
Okay.
Or no, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Well, that is a hit then. It's 15,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 19. And that is a 20, unnatural 20.
There you go. It's 2 hits.
Both of those hits, that's 2d4 plus 4. So that's 2, 3. Where were my 4s from earlier? Whatever. So that's 7.
right?
So 3. But yeah, 7 gross damage.
All right. Slap, slap, slap.
Still more than I did.
And like this is also, so to tie this in a little bit, this is also kind of solidarity thing. I want to show that I'm not just talking, that I'm committed to this action, and that should add a +1 to my earlier persuade roll.
It would be very bad if you're like, let's attack this thing, and then ran away.
Yeah, exactly. Attack this thing. I'm gonna get Sarah.
What do you think this is? A video game?
Yes.
All right, Taston.
All right. Already committed.
This thing's looking at you, but it seems to be slithering past you, going up this way with a purpose.
You hear it say, "Pray health, death to Calimvor, the most pathetic."
What are you talking about? It can't speak common.
Yes, it can.
Where?
Well, hang on. Let me pull the stats set up again because I closed it earlier because I didn't want to meta game. Oh, where was it? Yochlol.
Abyssal Elvish Undercommon.
What? But
It's
hang on. Where's it?
Stupidly enough, I did take Abyssal as one of my languages.
There you go. In Abyssal.
Death to Calimvor.
No. Actually, I'll throw a bone because it is saying stuff in Abyssal.
What is it saying?
It is. Ooh. It is. It's saying something to the effect of "Stupid Asha summoning me here. Where's the main priestess of this place? Someone's the answer for this."
She may be dead.
Yeah.
Very,
Funny
very
thing,
dead.
you're gonna
Yeah,
laugh
it's
when you
like-
hear this.
Ilvara, where are you, Ilvara? Come out.
Actually, are you good? You could tell him in Abyssal. You could tell him that she's dead if you wanna.
He'll probably take that well.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, no. Checks out.
Yeah, we killed your high priest.
Yeah. Sorry you got summoned. It's a big
Okay,
goof.
let me
The
just go back to
scheduling
the
was
portal
off.
here.
Yeah, I know, man. It's weird.
I mean, if you just want to go back to, it's cool. Like we're
Yeah,
cool.
I get
we
it. I get it.
We can make it happen.
Chaotic evil fiend.
All right. 15.
That hits.
Okay.
Interesting enough, you still could push this thing off too.
I mean, it has
Doink.
mist form, which can fly. And is
Alright.
immune to
8 points.
damage.
How much?
8 points.
Okay. Slowly but surely.
I'm actually astonished this thing hasn't gone into mist form yet.
All right. I will. It takes me an action. It's kind of like not worth it until I really need to. All right, Liam. This is the last turn of this roll. Let's see what happens.
Drum roll.
Be
Come
impressive.
on, Inferno. Come on, Inferno.
Be impressive. 68.
I did roll again. This doesn't actually do anything. It was the frightened thing again.
20.
20.
Roll
Oh,
again.
this. Yeah. Where are you actually? Oh, you're over there.
Way off in the corner.
It's boring getting stuff that just doesn't do anything.
47.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, your veins explode. Just your
Wait,
veins.
what?
Yeah, you
I need
explode
those.
outwards, and then you disintegrate. It's just like Blade. No. just kidding.
Oh
Oh,
god.
man.
You turn into a blood tornado.
Yes.
La Magra.
All right. There's a lot of summoning that's been going on in this game,
Oh boy.
and another. As the last of this magic leaves you, an alarm sounds. That's what the motion sounded like. Another portal tears open. This one kind of white and sparkly, although the phaser starts affecting this one as well. And out leaps a unicorn.
You're joking.
I'm not. It looks very confused.
As it should be.
It leaps out. Another thing I need to pull up stats for. Reed, are you sure you're not a summoner? I'm just checking right now.
I mean, you can be. You can tell us.
I mean, once I hit second level, my
Oh, conjuration! You actually are.
I will be. Yeah.
This is perfect.
Oh my
This-
god. At will, druidcraft, pass without trace, detect evil and good. Once per day, calm emotions, dispel evil and good. What the hell
Yeah,
does
you know what that
do?
does? It
No, I
sends
don't.
things back to their plane.
You know what would be
Really?
really handy?
Really?
Yes. Dismissal.
Oh, yeah, I know what dismissal is.
So this unicorn hops out and lands here. It looks around, and Liam, in your
It
mind,
also has healing touch.
yes, you hear, "Why have you summoned me here, strange half orc?"
Please help us. Good and
I needed a horse.
Please heal me and then dismiss that in that order.
This place is evil and tainted.
You're not wrong.
And there's a brave
And
dwarf.
oh dear
fighting
Lord,
for-
is that a demon?
We were trying our best to deal with the evil of this this despicable place, but the drow have somehow summoned this unworldly creature, and we've been trying to deal with it and the portal to its home plane, and we're losing terribly.
And also my
My-
friend, the
I-
dwarf. Can you see? Sorry.
We're all down on health and spells, and I don't think we can last much longer.
It says, "It is fortunate then that you have rolled a 47." No.
Oddly
It is-
specific.
Oh, a what? I'm sorry?
It is fortunate that I am here, although I will not be here for much longer, I sense. I will help you while I can against.
How many
Demons.
actions is it gonna get? I'm just curious.
You'll
Is
find
this a
out.
one-round summon?
You'll find out.
Oh god, it's a one-round
right.
summon.
We're just gonna have him go on your turn, Guido. Yeah, all the summons go on your turn, Guido. Why not? And it will. Yeah, I mean, you asked him for help with the demon, so it will cast a spell. And you see its horn begin to shimmer brightly. Oh, it just cast a leveled spell. Oh, never mind. No, this is an 8. Never mind.
Yeah.
And it pushes past Ront and goes to try and touch this demon. Get out of here, Rod. With its horn.
Damn it, Rod.
So it must make a melee spell attack. Which for it's not too bad.
Does it get advantage because we're flanking it?
It gets bonuses since you're
I was
flanking
gonna say it
it.
should get the plus
okay.
5, yeah.
And the virtue is still singing too.
Yes.
I don't know if that gives it any bonuses, but
It did. So it has to switch songs. Right now, the one it's concentrating on is the one that's keeping markup.
oh, okay.
Appreciate it,
it's-
by the
yeah.
way.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
The pain.
All right.
The moment that ends, I'm just gonna fall over.
So yeah. So when this unicorn comes up to this thing, this demon immediately takes notice of what's going on here. It's like, yeah, PN, large celestial good creature. And you can see it's like it forms several eyeballs that just start tracking this thing as it moves up and charges at it. Fortunately, the unicorn has missed with its first attempt.
Oh,
The spell is still active, but it has missed this turn.
that
As
sucks.
this thing just morphs and twists to try and not be touched by this horn,
Yeah,
as it should.
yeah.
Okay.
As a random curiosity, which deity is this unicorn a messenger of, or any?
It is not.
Okay.
It's its own deity.
I was just gonna say Timora would be really appropriate.
Yeah.
Given.
No, I mean the unicorns like this are actually powerful enough to be their own
Oh well.
grantors of deific power.
Holy crap, Guido.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I guess Guido, you actually, Liam, you have a turn.
Okay.
Do you have like make melee hits easier to land spell?
I can
Of course.
There's actually a name for that. I can't think what it's called, like blessed weapon or whatever.
I think he's out of spells.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got cantrips, so
Okay, never mind.
I could do prestidigitation and try and blind it again.
I mean, at that point, you risk blinding everything else that's involved too. Like we got a hell of a cluster going on.
I could cast Mage Hand and try and slap it just to distract it. I'm really tempted to do that. Or Chill Touch.
Damage is damage.
Yeah. Honestly, especially magic damage because it's going to go mist form soon.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's trying to dismiss it, but there's still a lot of things that need to happen for that to work.
Yeah.
Natural 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then 7 for necrotic damage.
All right, and that all goes through. Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, the unicorn will take a legendary action.
Oh, I wasn't sure you were going to do those.
Yes, and it makes a hoof attack against the demon.
That's a legendary action.
Yes, and it hits him. So, are you a magical hoof creature? You are. Unicorn's weapon attacks are magical, as they should be. All right. New MO probably for this demon. If there's a unicorn involved. But first, we need to decide what our resident insane priestess does. All right.
I mean,
our
she's in the portal.
yeah, I mean, it's still open. She summons another demon. No,
Oh God!
I can only do that once per day. It's all right. Not that she really want to anymore. All right.
I mean, at this point, summoning the demon is going, "Hey,
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what up?
Have you guys seen this hole over here?
All right. So you look over in the portal. She has summoned 2 giant spiders to assist her,
to assist her with what?"
Dying
Just-
slowly.
fighting all of these. I mean, she's just fighting anything right
Oh
now.
my God! Okay.
So she's just involved in the melee.
Okay, that's cool. We're cool here.
I was hoping for an insect plague, but no such luck. All right.
Oh,
Again.
Yeah. At the end of her turn, the unicorn will take a legendary action and deal more damage to the demon. Like, we'll get rid of this thing one way or the other. All
Out of
right.
curiosity, for those of us not aware with D&D next,
Mhm.
What? So it
Indeed,
says
next time you say that. No.
oh God, no, I'm sorry. 3 legendary actions, right?
Yes.
Now, the way it's described here, it sounds like it can do that every single turn.
Basically, yes. So the way it works is you get a pool of 3 legendary actions.
Mhm.
And at the end of anyone else's turn, except it may spend one of those 1 to 3 points to do one of its legendary actions. Generally, they'll have 3 ones to pick from, which is either a 1, 2, or a 3 cost.
Yeah.
Its hooves attacks are a 1 cost. And it can do other stuff like heal itself or
that explains.
It's basically
the shield is 2 and the heal is 3. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. Okay, so that is a really brilliant way to have a boss have multiple actions per round.
That's exactly what it is. It's
like that.
So you don't have one guy and you just die to action economy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
And an easy way to beef that up is to just say, hey, you know what? You get a legendary action whenever. So every time somebody makes an attack against the thing, it hits you back, kind of thing.
Yeah. That is really cool. And that's on our side at the moment. I just want to
It
remind
is on
everyone.
your side.
You're welcome.
Give it time.
The Yochlol has other plans now.
Yeah.
That there's a unicorn on it. It turns around fully on the unicorn.
Is it going to swing?
Yeah, because I can't dominate this thing because it's not.
Nope. It's actually, I actually looked that up. It's immune to charm.
Yeah.
Unicorns are immune to charm magic.
Yep.
That was one of the first things I looked up, because you remember I also looked up that these things are specialists in charm magic.
Yeah, the thing about celestials and demons and whatnot, a lot of them can't be charmed.
Yeah.
And it's smart enough to realize that. So it does not want to be touched by that horn because, it's just going to try and slam the unicorn.
Yeah, just straight up trying to kill it.
The last unicorn. Hits once, misses the other time. Unicorn, how are you against poison? Not so much against that. All right.
Unicorn has advantage on saving throws. Just as
if there was a saving throw involved, it would have advantage on it.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, right. It's just poison damage. I'm sorry. I was thinking poisoning.
All right, so we'll call this Uni to Unicorn.
Not Charlie?
No, not Charlie.
No. God, no.
I hate that series.
Let's do a better reference.
God.
All right.
Just call it Starlight. Someone will get that.
Sure. Starlight takes 26 points of damage total.
Yep.
From one of its attacks. Starlight, the unicorn, still appears to be healthy, although it's not nearly as resilient as this demon here.
Yeah, that's 67 health.
And it must make a concentration check to keep its dispel.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I'm stupid. I was looking for resistances. It's not resistant to poison. It is immune to poison.
Oh,
there you go.
It takes
You're right. It is
6
damage immunities.
It takes 5 points of damage actually.
It's also immune to being poisoned, paralyzed, and charmed.
So it keeps its spell.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It also cannot speak common, which is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah. Although telepathy, for some reason, they don't notice on their telepathy unless you read into the rules. Telepathy allows you to speak to anyone, regardless of language.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Yep. All right. So
the demon just
the demon's like,
Need to get rid of this thing.
While you're thinking, I just have to state something interesting here. Do you remember the old, I think it was in the 80s, 83, the D&D cartoon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which was weirdly good. Like, it wasn't great, but it was better than it had any right to be.
Yes, absolutely. But unfortunately, so the little kid, the barbarian, had a pet unicorn. Do you remember what the unicorn's name was?
No.
Uni. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking, hey, we could do a cool reference to an old...
No.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Tiamat, no Venger. No, we get Uni.
All right. So, seeing that happen, the Yochlol starts moving away rapidly from this situation, and you see it stick to the wall and start climbing up the
Yep.
wall and going
Yep.
around.
Yeah.
So both Mark, the unicorn, Topsy, the virtue if it could actually attack, and Taston may make an attack of opportunity as this thing leaves.
I absolutely am. 20.
A crit?
A crit.
All right.
I forget how crits work. I know I've asked you this like 3 times now.
Double your dice.
Double dice.
8, sadly.
Well, that's going to be crap for my...
Nope.
Oh, it's a 4. I rolled a 4, so that's 10.
Okay.
10 punching.
10 punching damage. All right. The unicorn's going to use its hooves because it does the most damage.
That should count as
Hits him.
magical because it's a crit damage.
And the unicorn hits him, and oof, he's looking a little rough now. And then Topsy gets a good swing in for a little bit of damage. It's losing pieces of itself now. It's obviously having a little bit of trouble holding its form together, but it's still going. It wants to get away from this mess, but not before. Oh, rest of the Motley Crew goes. All right, rest of the Motley Crew is just gonna keep firing on this thing.
Yeah, fire! Fire! Aim! Then
No, seriously,
fire!
yeah.
Miss.
No!
Hit.
It didn't hear me.
Ront, you can go ahead and toss a shield if you'd like.
Do it. Do it.
Sure. Why not?
It's getting out of melee. It's going up the walls. This thing can climb on the ceilings, by the way.
Yeah. Ooh,
17.
That's a hit.
Shoot her.
Yeah, I mean, I keep comparing this thing to a raptor. We might as well keep it going, yeah.
Sniper with a shield throw. All right, that's 3. That's 2, 5. That's 8.
Of course it is. All right. Thing's still trucking.
Damn it.
Fortunately, most of the Motley Crew has missed.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. All right, Mark.
I mean, there's no way in hell I could reach that, right? It's too far up at the moment.
I mean,
Like, let's just rewind. How far up the wall has it currently gotten?
I mean, it's trying to move fast, so it's only about 5 feet up. So you can reach it. You just got a lot of people in the way.
Yeah, and I'm debating. What are we thinking?
Oh boy.
Oh, actually, well, technically, these people would have moved. 5,
Well, that
10,
ruins that plan.
And hold on, I'm dashing them. Hold on. And let me see if I can stay. Yeah, there we go.
Hey,
There we go.
and then just kind of put this guy over here. No.
No, he's not going yet.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, I can.
I was gonna say use the mushroom as a trampoline.
God
Oh.
dang it really wants to put me in there. So I'm gonna get this. Hang on, actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can go one further. Is that gonna
Okay.
provoke an oppie?
No.
Okay. Basically, I'm trying to make sure there's some room as well. And I'm gonna make my 2 swings.
Oh, he's actually not taking oppies against anyone except the unicorn right now. Just so you're aware.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 16, so that hits.
Yep, it does.
And that is not. That's an 8. So
Exactly, Cord. Yeah.
4 damage. That's nothing. God, I'm doing nothing to this thing.
All right, slap, slap, slap.
Yeah, I'm doing nothing to this thing.
All right, Taston.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Does my character
Ooh.
know it can climb walls and ceilings?
It's doing it right now.
But like this thing, like, okay, I, the player, know that this thing can climb basically anything.
Yeah.
Does my character know this?
Looking at it, you would guess it probably can.
Well, basically, I'm just going to shout in character. I mean, everyone's probably picked up on this, but I mean, this is an important thing. It's we need to get it before it gets out of rage. You know, we're going to lose it. And that's
Yeah,
my turn.
it's moving up the wall just like it would move across the ground normally. So you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
There's a lot of-
Taston. Okay. I just had this thought he could pull a Legion, stun everybody, and just leave.
Oh God, no.
16.
That's a hit.
Uh, 9.
All right. Little by little.
Gonna whittle this thing down.
Yeah.
Would this be a bad time to mention it has this thing called mist form, which I've mentioned like 3 times before?
I can only
All
step
right.
quickly.
So Liam, do you want the unicorn or yourself to go before?
Before I answer that, I have a
Mhm.
question.
Yes.
You probably won't allow it.
Okay.
Wow, this is fun already.
Can I
When you
just kill
preface
the
this
enemy?
by that.
So, prestidigitation.
Okay.
You create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. You instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, so you can physically change things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I cause the wall to ice over? Or at least where its, I'll say, hands are. Maybe
I
not
see.
ice, but, frost.
I'll let you do this. So this would be an attempt to use a spell outside of its normal parameters.
Mm-hmm.
So you must make an Arcana check in order to try and attempt this.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. So you cast Prestidigitation, try to ice this thing over, try to, to chill it as much as possible as you can. It doesn't seem to be affected by that a whole lot. The wall, at least. It
I didn't
was a
think
good
it
shot,
worked,
but yeah.
It was clever, but not useful. All right.
Okay.
So that was my turn then. So then the
Okay.
unicorn.
Demon Ho!
Easy there.
All right. I'm going to try and touch this demon in a way that will make him feel like he has to go back to his own plane. All right. So the unicorn drives its horn at this thing and it manages to touch it with it. You see the energy dispel from the horn onto this thing. Now, the demon must make a charisma save or be sent back to its plane.
What happens if it succeeds the save? Is it one of those partials or?
It's all or nothing.
Okay.
All right.
I'm wondering if this might not be a bad time to call for a platy roll.
I'm not opposed to that.
Fair use.
You probably want to call for a platy roll.
So, I don't remember how platy rolls work, but it's like a reroll, right? Like she rolls and we take whatever she.
Or do we want to do the chord roll, which gives us advantage on this roll and then gives him advantage on another roll?
Well, that wouldn't help us with this.
Okay.
But the platy roll, so basically platy would re-roll for his save, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. I will tell you right now, I am succeeding on the save.
So
So,
since
yeah.
the game has 3 players, it will grant 3 rerolls that can be granted in any combination to the players once per game. Any one of the players can call for it. Platy has to give whoever calls for it at least one of the rerolls, but the other 2 can be distributed as she sees fit.
So what you're saying is all 3 of us could be like re-roll on this one
Yes.
roll.
You could.
Okay, so Guido called for it first, technically.
All right, Platy, what's the roll?
So yeah, give us a roll. Give us a d20. Roll number 1. Dramatic pause. I've got dramatic music going. You can't hear it, of course, but it's there.
Who wants to be a millionaire music? Yep, D20.
Yeah, d20. Actually, I have Final Boss. My playlist is the playlist I'm playing right now.
Oh.
All right.
So an
reroll.
11. Does an 11 fail?
11 does not fail.
So give us another one. I'll call for that one.
its bonus is not insignificant against this. It doesn't want to go
Yeah.
back.
Hang on. That's not on this playlist.
Ah, I've got a +10 in deception. Take that. Oh no, I'm going back.
God damn it. You totally could too. I mean,
It's just still standing there after it does
where the
that.
hell is Batgirl? I have to search for it, aren't I? Bad. There it is. Found it. 81.
Yeah, but next time she volunteered for it.
Yeah, this is set up well in advance. We're not pulling this out of anything. Except for continuity. Yeah.
Sure.
We really want this to succeed.
Yeah.
though.
Yes.
We really, really want this to succeed. Natural 20. Okay, so Cadiz, could you call for the
Yeah,
third
I'm gonna go
reroll,
ahead and
please?
call for that reroll,
Thank you.
please. Oh God, please.
Unicorn says, I only got one of these per day, so you better.
Yep. Yep. This is
Nope,
it.
this is the one.
This is the final roll. Nope, we're done.
13.
Okay, so
It succeeds.
damn it, 4 rerolls. Well, 4 rolls total. Excuse me.
Yes.
All
right.
I call for the bribing the GM reroll with dinner Sunday.
So wait a minute. She says she rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is its roll. Its save was a 20. It got a 20. It looked at the unicorn like, really, dude, really.
Yeah,
then,
they're
like,
basically giving it mega disadvantage, and
we've-
it still managed to save.
We re-roll.
Okay.
Like we just keep. It's the what's that freaking Tom Cruise movie?
Sorry.
Gotta do it over again.
Minority
Edge of,
Report. I
Edge
don't
of
know.
Tomorrow.
Edge of
Oh.
Tomorrow. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So
I don't get a bribe reroll.
Sure.
Okay. This is it. My dice are crap, so no, that's a 13. God damn! What did it have to roll to fail? Out of curiosity.
A one.
No. It
I
would
rolled
have had to
5.
have rolled. It would have had to have rolled a 7 to fail.
Oh, I mean that's not terrible odds, but oh,
All right,
Yep, no,
it's got
we're
enough
all dead.
rolls.
we're all dead. Yep, no, I give up. Whatever.
right.
We're gonna have to actually kill this thing or die.
All right,
A
Unicorn
freaking
says no good.
unicorn. We got a unicorn, guys, and we're losing. Why are we so terrible?
All right.
Does it get an attack?
No, it
Unicorn.
has to use its attack action to do that.
That's what I was asking. Yeah. Okay.
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 This thing turns around and starts trying to wail on the unicorn again.
It could kill the unicorn, guys. I just want you to know that this round,
Could,
it is possible.
but no, I'm freaking immune to poison. Like it's like
Oh, that's right. I
sucks.
forgot about that. Never mind. We're okay. We're okay. Like this thing can do so much damage if it's not immune to poison.
You've heard about it for a long time. You know it's coming.
I'm changing the song. Hang on.
It disperses into mist.
Yep. Immune to all non-magical damage and some other fun stuff.
And it starts moving away. And it goes into the Shrine of Loth,
Oh,
the former Shrine of Loth.
my God,
Which
are
is
so,
currently on fire.
so screwed.
What?
Yeah,
No,
it-
But that's not going to do anything.
it doesn't care about fire.
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
fine.
renovating. It's fine. Don't. nothing to see here.
Okay, so
It says my cushions. Oh.
so the
Um,
sources of magical damage we have in the party: the unicorn and your chill touch. Am I missing anything?
I mean, Tassin has some magical cantrips, doesn't he?
I can cast light, mend for inanimate objects, guidance, which can bonus somebody else's roll, so I can add to it and save you from dying. I can stabilize you. So feel free to try whatever you want. If you go down, I'll stabilize you.
And you could do guidance on my chill touch.
Yes.
I don't actually know if that works.
No, it's
well,
not an ability roll. It has to be an ability
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
So I could affect your 2 hit,
Yeah.
but not the actual.
And you wouldn't be affecting the damage.
Sorry,
but-
it's
I mean, at least I guess that would make it easier to
sorry.
hit, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna need a decision on that.
Yeah,
It says verbatim. Oops, let me bring it back up. The target can roll a 1d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of their choice.
Eh,
yeah, that's like skill checks and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't
Okay.
sound
Because
like
there's
an
basically
attack
3
roll.
categories. There's saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a different cantrip, I think, like True Strike or something for it.
That's what I was thinking of earlier. when
That's what I thought it
mentioning
was
to
too.
Guido.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong though, guidance is probably the most useful out of all those.
I would agree, actually. But
All right,
Just not
so
right this
it's
second.
gone in there. The Motley Crew, they're out, and Topsy says, what do we want to do? And she's looking at Mark and Taston and Liam.
well, whose turn is it? Because
It's the Motley Crew's turn.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right, you're right. Okay. So what other songs does this mouth have?
Wow, way to
I-
reduce it to just a
Look,
tool.
Look, I'm just saying, I will no, this is self-sacrifice. I will accept falling over basically dead, because it's the only thing keeping me up right now, in exchange for it being useful for you guys. That's kind of what I'm thinking here.
It
What's it got? Adds +1 magic damage to all attacks.
no, it does not have that.
Sure.
To be honest, it does not have anything except keep you up that way. Well, if you're looking for self-sacrifice,
You could jump into the pit.
if something hits you and it's singing a certain song, it can deal thunder damage back to the attacker.
There's no way I can convince that thing to hit me. And also, I don't think it has attacks in mist form.
No. But the downside is
not
that
that I
it
would
stops
know.
singing the other one, you just fall unconscious. So
Yeah, so that doesn't work for me anyway. So, okay. Like, I mean, we're committed at this point. It's just the unicorn and Liam are our only options.
now yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. I turn, I say, and I point to the, where am I? I'm over here. And it's not my turn. But I point to the drow in the cave and I say, hold on. I mean, if you want to do something useful while we're dealing with this thing. And I just point to him.
Wait, it's the same.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You want some revenge? You only get a little revenge for the last few
Yeah.
days.
So Stool and
Man.
the rabid were-rat will not engage in that. Along with Shushar.
I was actually wondering if were-rats do damage, like magical damage, but I don't think they do.
No,
and I don't
no,
think
they
I would know
don't.
anyways.
No.
And I don't want to lose them to were-wisdom, so.
Yeah.
that too.
All right.
So, kill.
Are we content to say like they just got in there and start trying
Yeah,
to
they
beat
just
him?
go and just start beating the crap out of it. You don't have to do the roll.
Well,
He's just-
sure.
Oh no, they've merged. They've become one.
Oh
Help!
God,
All
they
right.
have.
So
Hang on, hang on.
fusion, does that mean they're more powerful now?
Fusion. Oh!
It's not working. There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
there
Got
you
him.
go.
Got him. Okay, so yeah,
Get
they're
rid of
just
those earrings.
they're just beating the crap out of it. He's just
All
like, oh God.
That's gonna take a few rounds.
Oh God, he refused. Hang on, there we go.
Okay.
Ugh.
It's so defeated. All right, because there's no way he's going to do much against that. All right, Mark.
So I'm gonna do some of my move. What am I looking at?
You see a grayish mist kind of hanging in the air. It still has somewhat of a corporeal form, like it's not. You can kind of see it making movements.
Mhm.
It's a mist surveying the area, and it's just stopped in the doorway, and
Is
it
it saying
sees.
anything that my comrade, who's not far behind me, could understand?
Can it speak?
Abyssal, I think.
I'm just seeing if it can
speak
speak in mist form.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Well, the mist for it can't. It
Cannot
literally
speak.
says it can't speak. It's
Yep. So
Incapacitated and can't speak. That's a weird thing to mention because it can move.
So incapacitated means it can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It also has advantage on every kind of saving throw.
Yeah.
And is immune to. Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't seem pleased with what's happened with this altar.
By the way, it can poison people.
I know. It's kind of given up on poison since everything seems to be resistant or immune to it.
I was gonna say I'm resistant to poison. The unicorn's flat out immune.
So one thing you can do
Okay.
is you can attempt a help action, which would give the unicorn advantage on its next attack.
Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. So I'll like scooch. So I actually have 2 more squares of movement.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and move up here. Whoops,
Yes.
too far.
Yeah,
There
the
we
only
go.
requirement is you do have to be within 5 feet when you do it.
Do it. I'll go ahead
All right.
and I'm helping out the unicorn. We got this.
All right, Teston.
You should also help out the unicorn.
So, as dumb as it sounds, would it be useful to add guidance to the unicorn?
Honestly, if you're going to do guidance to anything, you probably do it to yourself because I'm resistant to poison, which is what I
Can't
can
do
right
guidance
now.
to myself.
Oh, you can't.
No. It's to another
You sure?
creature. I don't think so.
Pretty sure you can.
It says touch one willing creature. So what I just
Yeah,
left
that's
it
you.
like, I'm
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
touch
that's-
yourself.
Yeah, that's not. Don't do that.
All right. What?
This is not the time for this. I don't care if you're into mist creatures. All right, so
It's like,
honestly,
it's
though,
not the time for
because
this.
Yeah.
Come on, Madonna.
I mean, I know I'm getting a little metagaming here, and I do apologize, but we're massively
fine.
outnumbered. That's the only reason I'm doing it. This thing, it'll just envelop you, and that basically every round it is enveloping you is another check, another DC check specifically, which guidance helps with.
Okay.
So that's my thinking because I have resistance. It's immune. You don't. Food for thought.
Yep. I could pretend to roll and hopefully that'll work.
No cheating.
No, I mean I could like pretend that my rolling would do anything.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. So, whose turn is it?
Well, in that case, it goes down to Liam. You're the unicorn first.
Unicorn.
That's it.
So it comes barreling around the corner
And I'm
and
like
rushes
ready
into
I'm like,
this room.
I got him. He's right here. Get him,
And
sir,
it
unicorn.
charges at this thing with its horn down.
Oh, he has a charge attack.
Yeah, he can't use his technical charge attack because there's not
okay.
enough space.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
But he can still attack it twice. All right. We'll do the...
Do I have to roll to help him?
No, it's automatic as long as you spend your action.
Which I did.
That is a hit. And then hooves.
Crit.
No crit, but 2 hits.
No. Don't want to get greedy.
Oh, good damage though. 22 points of
Nice.
magical damage.
Nice. And that's full penetration, right? At the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Liam. They're fighting stuff. You can see the back half of the unicorn sticking out.
Well, I'll move up, and that's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're way over here, aren't we? You could double move and make it for next round.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. So
All right. Let's see, where
As-
are you, Liam?
As a minor point of curiosity, are the webs still on fire?
Be down here?
Yeah.
What webs?
Mm-hmm.
This has
Okay.
gone on for so long that like there's some left, but
Okay, so
At
all
this
the webs
point-
have eventually...
I mean, at this
I was
point, any
just
webs,
curious.
yeah, that are remaining have just like fallen away and just kind of dangling down.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Is there a giant army of spiders descending on us?
No, do you want there to be?
No, I do not.
It's like, teacher, you forgot our homework.
No, I'm just...
All right. Yeah, Liam, you're looking through the portal. You see Ashes still there. She's kind of getting lost in the melee at this point, but she's still fighting.
I don't know how to close the portal.
Yeah, it's still just open.
I've been thinking about that this whole time, and I don't know if any of us can... Like, we could literally bury it in boxes, just put crates around it to physically break the entryway and hope. That's all
Just
I
barricade
got.
it up.
Yeah.
Tink, tink, tink.
No.
ching. I don't know what to do about this
Just
thing.
I think
Put
I've
up
got-
those yellow signs that say caution.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, and then
portal
sh-
here.
There we go. We're good.
Yeah.
Just someone comes down, there's just a single orange cone in front of it.
Yeah,
Yep,
just like
yeah.
well, no, it's the yellow like the T
Police
the
line,
A-frame
do not
ones.
cross.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Like the A-frame, like a wet floor, instead it'll say open portal.
No, but see what would happen? The demon would come through, put on some sunglasses, and just go right under it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like hordes of demons on the other side. It's like we would go through, but I mean, there's a sign.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. The demon, the Yochlol, coalesces back into physical form.
Oh, no,
And
I
it
am
just has,
so
it
dead.
looks like it's kind of falling apart. It's got eyes all over it, just glaring at everybody. And it says in Abyssal, "You will pay for desecrating this shrine to my master. She is watching, and she has an entrance now. Kill me if you will, but I will return."
Okay.
And
All I hear is.
it says, "But I've used an action to coalesce back, so therefore I will do nothing else this turn."
He actually, I like that he says that.
He was really specific about this last
I
part. Let me walk
accept
you through
my
this one.
death. Yeah. Also, screw last.
Lathander. God, I can't talk. Or not Calibor, sorry. Not Lathander.
All right.
Calibor.
They're still beating up this man.
Good. Screw that guy.
Just getting a beat down. Okay.
I was willing to be diplomatic, and then he just pieced out. So screw him. Let him die.
But you were willing to be diplomatic, but then he didn't attack you, so now he has to die.
Yes,
That's how that works.
It is the only way.
The law of the Underdark.
All right, Mark.
I prepare. Actually, no, I could hit,
You could hit.
but I'm not going to. I am going to dedicate my whole action to helping this unicorn out. I am full support mode.
Okay. It's so close. You're like,
I-
you got this.
I believe in the unicorn more than I believe in me, and the fact that it's still here. So, I mean, I hate to metagame again, but if it's going to vanish, it'll vanish at the end of its turn, not the beginning of its turn, right?
That really depends. There's no hard set rule for that.
Crap. Okay. So I could be wasting everything, and we could die right here.
It could be at the beginning of Guido's turn since he summoned it.
That's also true. Still going to do it though. Commit.
All right, commit.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit. Yep.
Tastin, you can hit him.
All right, Tastin. Yes, that's
Well,
true.
now I can. Yeah. All right. 17.
That hits. Big money.
Big money. Big money.
Where is my dice? There it is.
Oh, sorry. I didn't roll my. That's an ability roll, right? So would I get my guidance?
Not an attack roll.
No. Okay.
It
Great.
doesn't matter. You hit it.
Just checking.
Yeah.
All right. 6.
6. So Tastin, how do you take down this demon?
Is it really at 3 health?
It had 2 left.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I still could have not managed. It is possible that I could have not managed that if I hit it.
Yes, that's true.
So. All right. Basically, what I do is I come in and backhand it with a shield to drive into it deeper, and then go over the top of the shield and stab the sword home and say, "I will come back for you. I know you'll be on the other side, and I'm going to come back for you."
You say this in
All right.
Abyssal, so we can understand.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming,
it's-
like,
yeah.
when a demon dies in this world, it then just like goes back to its, or is he just dead?
So if he's gated in, he actually does not go back to the other plane.
Okay, if he's gated in, it's like,
So he starts bubbling and disintegrating and falling down.
I'll see your plane burn.
Yeah, he could be remade,
And-
but
Since I spent my first turn casting Detect Thoughts, he will tell you something as he bubbles. He
Gross.
says, "Your brother will give up soon, and then we will have him." And he,
And I will rage and slam my shield down into him as he's bubbling away.
yes, and as he bubbles, the unicorn just sits there and like stomps on it.
I was about to say, did I just in character be like just stomping
Sure,
on it?
you know how horses stomp little things.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I like to think that all 3 of us, all 4 of us, because you're up here now too, Liam, are just stomping on this.
Like we're
thing
trying
as
to
it
put him
bubbles
out or
down.
something.
Yeah. Just, I mean, you don't have to join us, Guido, but I am absolutely doing that in
All
character.
right.
That's messed up.
And for the
Screw
first
this
time
thing.
in several sessions, we are
We're
out
not
of
in
initiative.
combat. Oh my god. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Just
We had to summon a unicorn to survive after 3 rerolls.
That's all dice luck.
I am going to say before the unicorn does anything else, any chance you can heal my friend here?
Oh, yes. He turns to Mark and he lowers his head. The horn glows and he touches him. And
That's
Mark,
a big heal, if I'm not mistaken.
yes, it is.
There is that.
You regain.
There it is. 11, 2d8 plus 2. Jesus.
700
regain
hit points.
12 hit points.
I'm at max health.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, my max health is 12. I
Tastin, are you hurt?
I'm down. I'm down 3.
Liam, are you hurt?
I was actually back up to max.
Okay. So you also touch Tastin?
Okay.
Oh, he gives you 11. So
Like, before anything else, I just really want to make sure before this thing vanishes, thank you so much. And I'm bro thing on the thing's flank. Just thank you
and he's
so
like,
much.
ka-tink.
Yeah, just whatever. By God, like in character, my character knows just how close we just came to worse than death.
He says, I am a major fan of your recent mini nations.
I can't imagine why you'd think that.
No, he says, I still have several more minutes, I suspect, here, based on the way I'm being pulled back now. But
Oh my goodness.
tell me what has gone on here. I sense things are wrong.
So I think Liam is probably best suited to like summarize that really quick
Okay.
to try and get a good, efficient.
This thing just kind
Explanation.
of flies up behind. It's still just muttering.
Oh,
So
you don't. I also turned to the thing and I bro fist its teeth. Thank you, teeth.
So before anything else, though, I am going to take a knee and thank both the unicorn and the virtue.
Mm. Yeah.
Without your help, we would not have been able to turn back the evil that we've encountered here today. Thank you.
Yeah. And if I may, I'd like to add on. Yes, you have saved our lives, our friends' lives, and unknown how many others. Thank you so much. Oh, and
I
as a
thank
quick
you in the name of Kelmvor. He also thanks you.
real quick thing, Third. May I dedicate this victory to Bahamut if it counts?
It doesn't count. Sorry. No,
I didn't think
yes,
it
yeah.
counted. Okay, fine.
No, I am keeping track of.
I'm just
Favor.
wondering because I in his head he is going to say a small prayer to Bahamut and be like, you know, I dedicate this victory that we all made into
Mhm.
you and to all good things.
Yes. All right, and as all of you are thinking your specific deities, Liam, having passed 5 rounds, the servitor starts fading away and disappears into a rift back to the plane for which it came.
Okay.
The unicorn remains and says, "You must have attracted quite a bit of attention from the deities if they have sent such a powerful servitor to your aid."
We didn't
comes
have a-
around.
I may have made
Unicorn.
I may have made a name for myself in the astral plane.
I see.
What are you doing in the astral plane?
Making a name for myself.
Oh, right. I should
Right,
have
yes,
known.
yes.
Okay, so we loot everything.
And
Okay.
I am going to fill the unicorn in as to the details. The
Yes.
priestess cast this ritual, which tore this rift
God,
open
we've got the
to.
portal still.
Yeah.
Portal's still open.
Yeah, it's still open.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought we
actually-
won, but we haven't actually won
As
yet.
soon as you mentioned that, the unicorn's going to come over here.
Oh,
and
there's
he's-
the portal.
Yeah, it says, "This is disturbing indeed."
Yes.
Can you do anything
Um,
about this?
Or
Possibly.
maybe grant a wish spell.
Oh God, no.
He says, "I wish I'm not of that sufficient power to do
It
that."
was worth a try.
Unfortunately, anything I could have done, I have already attempted to do on that demon.
That's not true. You can teleport once per day.
That's true. Where do you want me to
Where
go?
is
What's
that gonna
funny
be?
is it's within a mile, although it has to be a location he's familiar with. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
You know
No,
that
so
they could
it's-
bought us around here within a mile.
No, he says, I will tell you this. I will bring word back to the celestial plane of what has happened here.
I am actively. I'm not joking. I'm actively grabbing crates to physically
Yes.
make
No,
a
no, I
barrier
got you.
to
He
block
says,
this thing.
Says my time here is short. I have just but a few minutes, and after Liam, you fill him in quickly. What's going on? He says, the balance of something has been disrupted. That much I can tell you. I can also tell you that I do not know why, but the gods have been strangely absent in the matters going on here. And he points back towards the portal where all the demons are rampaging.
Which by this point is about half covered.
Yeah, this is not normal. That's not going to work, by the way.
I'm also going to mention the what is it, the ore or the lichen, the thing that is making magic wrong.
Oh, the Phaserus.
Right.
He says yes.
Which I
he
also
looks around.
Which I also saw in the astral plane, as well as other demons in the astral plane.
Okay, he kind of nods along with it, but he tells you straight up, I don't pretend to understand much about this Phaserus like you do.
You said you were going to go back to the Celestials and pass on information. I'm giving you all the information that would be relevant.
I will pass it on. Thank you. And with that, he starts to fade out, and the portal behind him starts to suck him back in. He says, I wish you well on your quest, whatever it may be, to get out of here or do something else. Hopefully I will see you again. To be honest, I'm not quite sure where you're going to go from here. Hopefully we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Agreed.
And he is gone as the few minutes are up.
Okay, so it's getting kind of late, so I'm thinking we should like truncate actions.
Yep.
I'm thinking loot, really, and bail.
Definitely on that.
So, by the way, the main reason to explain this to the GM, especially, the main reason I was boxing up the hole is just so it's not quite as attention grabbing as otherwise it would be.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's just a box of crates now through the portal, and that's what they see.
Nothing there.
They obviously can get through that easily and effortlessly, but at least they're less likely to be like, hey, there's a hole leading into the Underdark, you know.
I mean, yeah, as you're boxing it up, you can tell they plainly see the portal, but you can't get the feeling they either are like compelled not to or cannot go through it. Because otherwise you're like, why aren't they even attempting to come through?
That's true.
That's true.
Still doing the boxing.
I
this
got
hole
you.
needs to be covered.
I gotcha.
It's more of a nature.
So loot real quick, because you pretty much have the run of this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, we should sweep it.
Yep.
Yes. So the first thing, the most important thing.
There's one surviving drow over there.
Oh yeah, he's in here.
Yeah.
So as a quick, hang on, is he going to be nice or do we need to kill him? Just real quick.
Like, how are you going to approach him?
Well,
With
okay,
weapons
hang on.
drawn?
Yeah. No, we open the door. We're all there. We're covered in drow blood.
Knock first.
Oh yeah, not first.
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, that makes all the difference. No.
No, but we're like arrayed, and
someone make me intimidation with advantage.
I think I actually have that. No, I don't. I'm wrong. So, does anybody have intimidation?
I do.
Does anybody have charisma?
I do.
Okay, go for it then.
So that's a natural 18, natural 12. So 18, 21.
Okay. So he is back in a barracks when you open up the door, and you see him back there. He has learned the same trick, and he has stacked up crates behind himself or in front of himself. He has his crossbow out and his sword. But when you open it up, and there is literally a Brady Bunch looking at him covered in blood, he surrenders quite easily.
Okay, cool. I'm willing to be lenient if he's not going to cause us issues. Really,
yeah.
Let's not drag this out. There's no need to be cruel. If you guys want to kill him, go for it.
And he said he had names for all these guys, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Babarakatu.
Bob Barakatu. That's right. That's actually correct.
Holy crap.
No.
Oh, damn.
No.
Casts this. Oh, I can't move this for some reason. Oh.
Right.
Can we talk to you? Would you like to hear about
We'll get to him later.
Would you like to hear about your Lord and Savior Bahamut?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay,
All
so third, is there any possibility of getting this guy to join us? Just be real with me. That sounds like a no. So
not like, oh boy, I'm your friend.
No. I mean like part of the party.
Maybe eventually, but you'd have to watch him for a long time.
Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, so yep. So we probably just tie him up and leave him somewhere.
Like, I mean, the sense you get is he'll either try and split or kill you, depending on what he can do. Probably split.
Actually, we should probably kill him. I hate to do that. I really do. What do you think, guys? For real, should we kill him? Like, I hate to kill a defenseless prisoner, but I mean, he's gonna run and he's gonna tell people, and we're gonna have problems.
Do we recognize this guy from our time here?
That's
or
a good question.
Do the other prisoners recognize him from their time?
Good question. Good question.
I mean,
Yeah, you've seen him around.
Okay.
Is he one of the crueler ones?
Yeah.
He never really interacted with you a whole lot.
So
he was
actually
mainly the one who tended Quaggoth stuff, which, by the way, are still over here.
Oh God, way over there.
I mean, they've just been like, nope.
Hey, it's safe. Was this guy a dick to you? He's right here.
Do you want to give him to the Quaggoth?
Yes.
Okay. Is that consensus?
I mean,
You're
Drow are
100% sure they're just
evil.
going to kill him.
I feel really bad about this, but I mean, he is a slaver, so he deserves it.
And he's a drow.
And he's a
The
drow.
drow are inherently evil.
If he wasn't going to be, I turned him, sir, I just want you to know I wouldn't turn you over to the Quaggoth if you weren't a dick. Then I shove off the Quaggoth.
Okay. Yeah.
They beat him.
Torn limb from limb.
Okay. So that's dealt with. Now we loot.
All right. So you already got the stuff in Navarro's quarters. And
Yep.
How did you put it? What weathered chambers did you get stuff from?
I think
Shore's quarters.
Oh, I can't. Where's my buttons? No.
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Here it is. That one. So we got there and we got there.
Yep. You got the guard tower stuff.
Those
So
are the two we've already looted. That's
Okay.
this text.
So here's the additional stuff that you get.
Jeez. Here we go.
So you get, oh, Lord. I'm just going to type this all out.
I was gonna say, how bad is this?
I'm going to add it to this current one.
Yeah, we don't need it now per se. It's just we are looting.
12 bottles of drow poison.
Yummy.
Is it poisonous to drows or drow crafted poison?
Or is it a poison made of drows?
That's a good question too.
Crafted poison.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn
Just making
it.
sure.
Poison that drow crafted
Okay, fine.
for
Making sure
use
it's really
on
shit.
weapons.
Okay, weapon poison. Got
Part
it,
of the
weapon
first part
poison.
will be
That's actually funny. I wasn't assuming weapon poison. I was assuming like drinky.
do not
No.
drink.
I'm a dwarf, right? So I walk over, glug, glug.
No, this is
like
actually the
good.
stuff that they were using on their crossbow bolts. You know, when you get hit. when
Oh,
you
that
get, like,
stuff
a
was
save.
mean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not good.
it doesn't do. This one doesn't do damage, but it either poisons you or if you feel bad enough, it puts you to sleep.
Okay.
So it can be an instant KO for some people.
Yeah.
You've got a bunch of drow clothing, like enough sets for 2 on every person.
Guys, I'm in disguise now. They'll never know.
A drow dwarf.
You look over there, and it's like Gimli with the chain shirt all over again.
Yeah. It's a little tighter on the chest.
All right.
You're a bit hairy for a
That's-
drow.
Listen, I don't have a beard. I kind of do.
There's various drow trinkets and knickknacks. Let me see. And this is actually important too. 30 days of rations between.
Yeah, that's going to be really important.
Um,
There's not
that
really
is what
hunting down here.
there is, but
Spiders.
you got to know how to do it.
I am not eating
Mm.
spiders in character or out.
Nope.
Now, foraging is honestly the best chance you have down here of edible fungi and stuff like that.
Okay.
Can you eat the phazon?
the
No.
phasers?
No.
Would you want
No.
to? Okay, no, wait a minute.
By the way, we'll speak
No.
about that in a second, Guido.
Lore jumps in out of dimensions. It just says no, and then like just vanishes.
Yeah.
You
A
are
bald human.
You are permanently transmogrified into a wild mage.
Oh.
The worst possible fate.
Yeah, that seems bad.
So here's a question for you.
Yes.
One thing you will find as you go around this place is a drow statue, or not drow statue, a spider statue, and it has 8 gems in it.
Okay, so we smash the statue and take the gems.
Okay. So
Checks out.
Do we do that? I mean, I don't want to commit to that.
No, if it's
I mean, I was
paying
thinking Lolth
tribute to
stuff.
Lolth,
Yeah, yeah.
it has to be
kind of what I was
destroyed.
thinking.
Yeah, that is
okay,
prime.
so you get gems
option
instead of
number
that
one.
statue.
I'm curious what the statue would have been now that we've committed to that. Permanently transforms. No, Cord. That would be terrifying.
You've got all your gear back, of course. You've already gotten that.
I didn't have any gear.
So you got it all back.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
done.
That's true. I get off. I take off the dwarven, the prisoner robes and put on my monk robes. They look identical. They're a lot cleaner though.
Convenient.
I will prestidigitate the dirtiness away.
Oh, thank you, kind orc. Thank you.
Okay. Need to add this as well.
Did you link? Oh, yeah, yeah. That is exactly what happens.
And you did that. 15 and crossbow swords. And then one last thing.
What was he reacting to in that scene? I've seen that so many times.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got pretty boy items. Crossbow, sword, shield, set of leather, 4 gems, which are worth gold, a statue which has been smashed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dar. There you go.
Couple.
So that's what you end up with.
That is a lot of stuff. That was
Mhm.
awesome. We'll deal with that later. Do we level?
No, you haven't got enough to the. No, I was just kidding. Everybody.
I'm seeing you physically in like 2 days, 3 days.
Everybody has reached level 3.
Oh,
wow.
We are now officially classes, guys. We did it.
Not officially classes.
And just to confirm, I don't have to find spells or anything. I just automatically get the new spells, right?
Yeah, 2 per level, correct.
Okay, so I've already got that. Perfect.
Yeah, these are ones you've basically you've been researching.
It was
and
at this
finally
moment that he
finished the
knew.
formula, you know?
He fucked up.
Damn it.
Your personal research. But there is one thing we do need to talk about as
No.
well.
I'm ready.
And Guido,
Yes.
you're not searching anymore, but you are still just absolutely inundated with arcane energy,
Uh-oh.
with Phaserus, demonic, all that sort of stuff. You got it all, man.
Okay.
And it's something that, as like the hours go on and people are gathering stuff, you're like, you can tell it's just like uncomfortable. You are very afraid that something has to happen, or you're going to explode or something like that. Something's going to mess up. And it is actually Bupido, the drow, or not the drow, the darrow.
Oh my god!
Surprise!
Drow, the old,
I knew
Yeah,
it.
this old darrow who approaches you during all this, and he tells you, I noticed you're feeling a little uncomfortable, got a little too much of the arcane juice, huh? I've seen it before.
I'm gonna snap my fingers,
Mhm.
and
Like it's just like sparking, like in.
oh, okay. If it didn't, I was gonna do the prestidigitate to cause it to spark. But
No, like you're not even trying to cast anything. It's just sparking because
nice.
yeah, I've seen that stuff kill many a person, and I've seen it cured as well.
And what would you suggest I do?
Well, there's a ritual,
Oh, of course, there is.
but we need another willing participant for it to share some of this load.
Well, we've got this mushroom over here.
No.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, because we
No.
really want to amp up his psi ability.
No.
Just
No, I've got someone in mind, someone who's a little more disciplined, who can keep it all in.
And who would that be?
Well, so we'll need a couple ingredients first.
Okay.
The first thing we'll need is some of that ichor of that demon that we've killed over there.
If there's any left.
Well, I don't think slime goes many places unless somebody's gone over there and cleaned it up.
Nope. Except for me, I ate a little bit of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The second thing is we'll
Kinda
need
tastes like
something. You're nasty, man. The second thing is we'll need some sort of power source, some sort of conduit. And I think that portal over there could help us in that. It might as well be useful for something while it's there. And the individual in question.
And
I
who
think
are you
you're-
thinking of?
I think your monk friend would be a perfect recipient.
That was the time for you to do the joke and be like the were rat.
Yes, that frogman over there. I mean, the fishman.
Whatever he is.
Because he is your mental equal. No. So if we can get him to agree, what do you say? It'll serve both of you well, I think.
What kind of side effects are we talking here?
Well, for you, not exploding.
Well, that's certainly a bonus. And for my colleague.
Well, he'll have a little bit of power that hopefully he can tap into, or he'll just keep it contained. It's up to him. I think if we did it on someone else, it'd be a little bit wasted, or they might go insane. Who knows?
Well, Mark, do you have a minute?
Of course, my good comrade. What can I do for you?
Our friend here has a
I agree.
proposal for us. Do you now?
Okay, so is this to get my
Yes.
demon hunter thing? Yeah, okay,
Yes.
okay, that's why. That's actually what I was. So it's funny. I was just about to ask you of another way to do that, but you're ahead of me, of course. You explain. I consider. I take a few minutes in lore. This is not a minor thing,
No.
but I do actually agree in the end.
Okay.
And I'm kind of grim, like this. What do we got to do? If it'll save your life, I'll gladly lay down mine if I have to.
Yes. And Bupido will also approach Taston about this and ask him for his help in conducting the ritual, because as we know, clerics are ritual casters.
This is true.
Okay.
All right. So,
So I channel the energy through the portal.
kind of. So you all gather around the portal. Within close proximity, you can still hear the howls and the screams within.
What could possibly go wrong?
And Bupido essentially instructs you, Taston, because he explains, I'm not a ritual caster myself. I've only seen it done, I've studied it, but the actual ability to do it is beyond me. And he instructs you in doing some pretty demonic runes, although you can tell it's mainly more for interfacing with the portal as opposed to, hey, let's summon,
A
Beelzebub.
demon.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, is he gonna
no.
summon another one? Because we are
Yeah,
not ready.
We
for
did that
Yeah.
already. It didn't
Yeah.
work out too well.
But if anyone would like, they can make like a religion or arcana check if they
Oh,
kind
I'll
of want
totally
to
do that.
insight into what's going on here.
That's a no. It's like a 4.
15 for Arcana.
Okay.
Uh, 13 for religion.
Religion. Okay. Tess, I mean, as far as you can tell, like it's like, yeah, these are obviously tapping into some like demonic stuff. But it's like nowhere near the we're gonna summon a demon. You're not quite sure where he learned this, but
We're gonna have a talk later.
you know, yeah, you're probably gonna have a talk later. Liam, like this seems to be pretty in line with what he's been saying. Some of the stuff is a little bit beyond your studies, but from what he's doing here, it seems pretty sound. And being another ritual caster yourself, you would kind of pick up on what he's doing a bit.
Okay.
So maybe with some further study, you could replicate this or tap into this, maybe.
But it does seem legit. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, like on the baseline, it seems like a relatively simple conduit ritual. Just, you know, using some kind of impromptu and unusual sources.
Okay.
All right. So the ritual begins. And you can see just visually power, all sorts of multicolored being siphoned off from Liam, kind of being transmitted through the portal and going into Mark. And Liam, you start to feel like a lot better as this is happening. Like somebody is continuously, you know, letting air out that you felt was just ready to explode.
Mark, you feel continuously worse.
Yeah, you're kind of like, this is okay. This is okay. Oh.
Yeah, no. Do I get the scars? Can I get the scars?
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Do you cast guidance on me before this? You can cast them infinitely. I'm just saying. Actually, in all sincerity, maybe you should have cast guidance on all of us before you did the ritual.
So it's one person.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I think guidance would probably be better on Taston since he still has to do ritual stuff.
I agree.
Yeah. It's completely up to you, but
no, that's a good point.
As a ritual caster,
probably to keep it steady.
Yeah, Taston, you would know that you're like the key to this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, it was Constitution?
That's correct. Constitution saving throw.
Thankfully I'm okay on that one. So that's going to be a 17.
Okay.
Do I get the scars?
So have you ever seen in Legion when they have that cutscene of Illidan?
Which one?
No, the one where it's burning green fell energy into his face.
Oh, that one. Yes. Yes.
This is what happens.
And he is just screaming bloody murder.
Yes.
Yep. So I am screaming bloody murder in character.
Yes. All the NPCs are like, what should we do about this?
Yeah, full volume.
But they're not
full volume.
Taston, please make me a straight up spell casting ability check. You may use guidance for this.
Okay.
By the way, at some point, Thurn, I'm going to need your help leveling because I'm having trouble getting sources.
Okay.
Okay, so my spellcasting ability is 17.
So it's basically going to be your wisdom bonus plus your proficiency plus your guidance.
Okay. Wisdom bonus is 3. Proficiency is 5. So that's 17 plus 4. Plus whatever I roll, which is another 3. So 20, not natural.
That's pretty good. All right, so it is. I mean, this is probably unlike any ritual you've done before. So it feels a little weird, but you're able to keep things steady. You're able to adjust to any weird things that happen. And you become more in tune with how to essentially manipulate these demonic energies, these Venus energies, to be better prepared for the future. And also, you don't kill Merc, which is an added bonus.
Yeah, you know.
The screaming dwarf right next to you.
He'll be fine. Walk it off.
After a minute of this,
oh God, oh,
it ends.
Oh.
And Mark,
Simply ends.
I just fall to my knees and then to
Yes.
my face. I am on the ground in just shuddering pain.
Bupido says, "Excellent, excellent.
I
That's much better than the last time I saw it."
Bupido. No, okay. You remember? Have you seen Braveheart?
Yes.
You remember the scene where they pull out the guy's arrow?
Mhm.
The
Oh,
arrow out of
yeah.
his chest, and he just gets bam.
Yes.
That's made of Bupido real quick.
Okay. So you slug him in the face, and he falls down.
And then I fall over.
Yes. He seems like he was kind of expecting a reaction like that. He goes, "Yes, perfect. This will help us greatly for upcoming travels."
Are you trying to grab his ankle? You do that again, I'll kill you.
Don't worry, it only needs to be done once.
Oh God, the pain.
And now, you will live, and Liam will live.
That's a matter of opinion.
All right, and Liam, the arcane pressure has been released, although there's still a little bit there.
Okay.
And the portal's still there.
So that said, being able to tap into the portal, would I then be able to maybe study and manipulate the portal to try and close it?
Perhaps, but I think we will discuss such topics next
Another
time.
time, right? Yeah.
Yes.
No, I just wanted to put the idea out there before I forget about it.
Yeah.
Yes. And all the other people, except for Bupido, are looking on at this in...
Joy.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, this is so wonderful." No,
They're
uncertain-
laughing, clapping.
no.
Yeah.
Uncertainty and fear. Let's save this game.
Yeah. What's the emoji for stark terror?
All right.
I think it's like that pile that looks kind of brownish.
Ah, that's the one.
yeah. Ahem.
All right, we'll save this.
Yeah, save the table because we need that loot.
Yep.
That's we're gonna have to deal
Mhm.
with next time. It'll be the paperwork session because we need a level too.
Yes.
I've
So
actually been looking over
everybody's
this.
3.
This is really badly done. I think I need like a player manual or something.
You looking at the monk thing?
Well, what I'm looking at is, I'll even link it to you. This was the thing that came up to help me determine. I have no idea how accurate it is.
Let's see. This looks pretty accurate.
Okay, well, if that's accurate, I can go off that. I just
Yeah.
obviously wasn't sure because this is just a wiki.
And of course, you have the Demon Hunter. Oh, yeah. So I guess for chat, Lore is playing a custom subtype called Demon Hunter. That is a monk subclass. So no open fist or anything like that. He is going to have some unique abilities, one of which he will probably show off next session.
I already know which one I've selected. I'm not going to say it out loud because I
Okay.
want it to actually manifest in action, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So
All right. That's it for tonight. It's almost midnight.
and then 50 spiders swarm us.
And if 50 spiders swarm you, you die. All is for naught.
Mhm.
Roll of new characters.
Well played.
And then they go through the demon portal and it just gets worse.
Wait, again? I don't want to go back to the demon portal.
Oh, and also there's a freaking board. Well, no, it's dead. It's dead. And hopefully it didn't send any messages back to the hive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
I love all these things that just got summoned randomly throughout
I
this
know,
game.
just
Yeah.
like, okay, so here's a mouth of, I can't remember his name, the mage dude, and here's a freaking Yochlol. God, like, because
Yeah.
he had a 30% chance of succeeding at that, and it really shouldn't have been that. I get the impression.
No, she rolled actually rolled a 12. So
And then
I
of
was not
course,
expecting it to succeed either.
Oh my
but-
god.
I said I was just as surprised as you were.
That's our luck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How do you do health for levels?
Oh, so the way I normally like to do it is basically give you a couple options. You can
Okay.
either do the average health,
Okay.
or you can do a roll. And what you do is you basically roll with advantage.
Okay.
So if it's your health is a D6, then you're like, roll with advantage and then choose which one I like better. Or you just take the average.
Cool. Excuse me.
I
I'll go
don't
ahead and announce.
yeah.
I'm going to do the advantage roll. I think. Going
Okay.
forward.
Yeah, I don't do max because I found it tends to unbalance it once it starts getting up into later levels.
Yeah, that
Then I have to adjust everything, and
early
Yeah.
on, sure, but yeah, later on that's
Advantage
just gonna
sounds
go.
good.
Woo. Yeah, I'll take advantage.
All right. Expect everyone to be level 3 when we come back here.
Done.
Exactly.
Yeah, Liam was already leveled up.
So
Yeah,
you
mine shouldn't be
two
too
have
hard.
to pick out spells. That's
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah.
reveal what you took? Well, we'll do it next time. We'll do it next
yeah.
time.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
But on the off chance that we got out of the dungeon early and got to level, I wanted to have the spells for my next levels already in place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very valid.
So, all right. Well, on that note, thank you all for joining us for fun-filled adventure in Out of the Abyss, and we'll be back in 2 weeks for another episode where we'll hopefully be out of this dungeon.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
I mean,
The
you got the run
Underdark's
of the
very
place
big.
now, so you can leave whenever you want.
Yeah, that's true.
We could set up shop here.
You know what?
That's a bad idea.
You do know they're coming to take people away to Velkenvelve in like a little bit, so
Yeah.
your time is a little bit limited, probably.
Well, I mean,
Just hide in the portal. We'll be fine.
we could lay a trap.
No!
Why not? We need to get your brother anyways. Come on, let's
Not
go.
right now. We
Let's
got to
go.
have a plan
Let's go.
first.
Let's go.
We got to
Let's go.
level up a lot.
Oh yeah, okay. Hang on. So what we do is we kill the drow. We'll just sit at the portal. We kill any demons who come through. We kill the drow who come, and we just sit here and level off of everything coming to us until we can go through the portal.
Spawn closet.
And then you run out of food and die.
No, we eat the demons.
Oh, okay. Sure.
That's super gross.
Let me know when you're up, Guido.
I am live. Hey, Cord.
Host you real quick.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Echo. There we go. Echo. There we go. Okay. I finished eating my dinner. I just need to finish eating the rest of my dinner. I finished eating my dinner. And don't let me forget, by the way.
Hold on.
I finished eating my dinner. And don't let me forget, by the way.
Hold on.
Are we all dead? And don't let me forget, by the way.
Hold on.
Are we all dead?
Okay. Now I don't have the echo. For some reason, your stream actually unmuted. So I kept
that's
hearing
strange.
everything over and over.
We're trying out some new effects this week, folks.
It's called
Wow.
infinite earring loss.
Yeah, hi Cord, hi Platty.
It's a 4th level spell.
Don't let me forget to ask